I'm in the booth like Superman. Call me Clark Kent in pursuit, going off the roof like Chris. Rolling in the hoop, then soup the shit. My flow hot like soup, yours look like piss. Dumb blonde, stupid bitch, and you don't want none. Foolish kid, no losing here. See me blowing in the wind while rolling me a pop. Stealing the mail, go to the crib, get my girl to slide on my head, then rock her to bed like my daughter. I father you pricks. Renee gon' follow my prince footsteps. Walking through the sand, I am him, the man in the flesh. Respect their orders, then they hand me a check. Understand I'm finesse and real on the mic too. And you should know by now, phone like you, sky blue, this high nigga chillin'. So many bars I can fill 1,000 prisons. Sit with the flow, use a member at my clinic, coded in the winter, feeling like a winner, like I hit the Mega Million. And you can be my victim, snake bite venom, floating through the ocean. I'm a great white swimmer, deep as in the jungle. I'm a creature mankind never meet. I'm a beast, nigga. Yeah, just like that. I just black out, nigga. Just black out, black out, black out. I just black out, black out, nigga. Just black out. I'm the last of the heroes. Every day I get cash by the week, bro. Laugh at your weak flows. Bad nigga Debo, one nigga Neo. Broke niggas close, don't even wanna see though. Here we go, again, let the least know. I got the work moving, yeah, I'm a beast, bro. Got him alert, assuming wonder where he blow. Oh no, why the space nigga C4? He froze up in 100-degree weather. Suffer hypothermia, flow hot like a tea kettle. It's so cold. Yeah. I just black out. Damn, I just blacked out. Black out. Just black out. Take a shot. Black out. I work magic. Black out. Making that work disappear, nigga. I work magic, this is what I ever do. Blunts filled with passion fruit. Man's all gone, then it appeared like poof. From outer space, ain't llama niggas at it too. Yeah, you was at a standstill, so I had to move. Yeah, I had to do what a man gotta. Grinding to the top from the damn bottom. I demand dollars, if anything else. Praying for good health. My wifey telling me to keep up the good sex. Know where the hood at. If I should snap, rap, if he still back. Black out. 6 feet deep, if he still back. Black out, nigga. Just black out. I just black out. I just black out. Yeah. Take a shot. Black out. Yeah. Black out. Superman. Black out. Just say that shit. Yeah. Put my sign in the air like Batman. Yeah. Outer space nigga. We in here. Nigga Just Music. J Money. That's how we doing this shit. Never too much. Yeah.
Johnny Giuliano.
G-Way in the motherfucking building.
Other night at your crib, it was like
G-Way was all up in this bitch.
40.
Had all the bitches. 40 Ciroc bottles, all type of shit. Ounces of weed. Bitches run around naked. That's how we do, man.
The DJ got
I'ma turn up in your city. Got 20 racks, I'ma turn up in your city. Talking all that, I'ma turn up in your city. Me and 20 women in the VIP, and they turning up the city. I'ma turn up in your city. Got 20 racks, I'ma turn up in your city. Talking all that, I'ma turn up in your city. Me and 20 women in the VIP, and they turning up the city. I'ma turn up in your city. Not come around this G-Way with that snake shit. Y'all know we all guys, we was raised up on that snake shit. Y'all better not come around this G-Way with that snake shit. And y'all know we all guys, we was raised up on that naked shit. And that's that leader flow that empowers you. These girls don't know about the power you. We tasting good like some sour fruit. God speaking knowledge for an hour or two. Say the devil's so dirty, need a shower too. Feeling hot enough to hit a tower too. But we used to steal gas, then ride around the city. You gon' smoke a little gas when you ride around the city. I'ma stay, I'ma square like a backboard. Gotta erase the white chalk off the blackboard. Spanish, Asian, African, and Indian, yeah, all that, boy. They gon' make us look different, but we gotta realize at the end of the day, we all black, boy. I'ma keep telling them, Mr. Melanin, we the same egg, even though that the shell different. It's all real. Y'all better not come around this G-way with that snake shit. Y'all know we all guys, we was raised up on that neck shit. Y'all better not come around this G-way with that snake shit. And y'all know we all guys, we was raised up on that neck shit. I'ma turn up in your city. Got 20 racks, I'ma turn up in your city. Talking all that, I'ma turn up in your city. Me and 20 women in the VIP, and they turning up a city. I'ma turn up in your city. Got 20 racks, I'ma turn up in your city. Talking all that, I'ma turn up in your city. Me and 20 women in the VIP, and they turning up a city. I'ma turn up in your city. Since day one. Always shine bright, I'm a great son. I must say, girl, you looking A1. Feeling cool, America, shake some. Me and my niggas just roll up. Jump fresh, then we gon' roll out. You know G-Way, bring them hoes out. We gon' show them some things they don't know about. We done came a long way since the kick those. Tryna print this paper like a kink ghost. Sprite looking pink like flamingos. They been waiting on my number like bingo. Big A, he a star like Ringo. Said, Buck, don't give up on your dreams though. I said never that, I'ma do the game like a thought, homeboy. I'ma put my whole team on, and that's real.
Envy, the DJ.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. It's Monday, so you already know what time it is. It's time for the Random Talking Indie Music Show, brought to you by RTIMshow.com. Yes, we do have a website, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure you go over there and get you some good old merch. Hold on a second. Get you some good old merch, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I had come up with a few more designs for you guys as far as the shirts. I also have a canvas bag for you guys. And yeah, I'm trying to design some coasters, but you gotta buy like 125 of them things, and we ain't got time for all that. So I will be trying to come up with more shirt designs as I think of some cool shit to put on it. But yeah, we're here. It's your girl 759 on the screen, ready to do my thing. Joined by my co-host, the Bronx Bully, the Beast from the East with the gap for the teeth, but it's perfectly okay. Everyone's favorite Minx, aka Minx Merciless, aka Kiss My Ads, aka I'll monetize all these AKAs. Call her what you want. Just don't call her a copycat, do you dig? Or do they dig?
They better dig.
Yeah, damn right. They better dig it. Listen, it's Monday, so it's Minx's Manifestation Monday. We got that coming up later on in the broadcast. We got a lot of shit to discuss, and yes, we're going to talk about all of it. We will probably go well over 2 hours. I've got nothing but time in the world. But yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about the obvious. We're going to talk about the not so obvious. And of course, we got some trash to take out, don't we, Minx?
We sure do.
We got some trash to take out. But before we do get started, I do want to I had put out a thing on Facebook a little while ago about supporting a black business for the week. So today's business that I'm going to be promoting, is Ray Ray Design Custom Designs. Shout out to Raven Taylor. She does custom prints, shirts, masks, things like that. Very affordable. I think I remember seeing between $15 and $25, depending on the style of shirt that you want. I do like that though. This queen was born in September, hated by many, loved by plenty, heart on her sleeve, fire on her soul, a mouth she can't control. No, that's right. I like that. I might just get that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so she's got all types of fonts, all types of designs. I like that one too, even though I wasn't born in July. But yeah, shout out to Ray Ray. Y'all please hit her up on Facebook. Get your orders in. She's taking orders right now. So that's the business for the week. Ray Ray's Custom Designs. Hit her up on Facebook. Drop in a DM. And I don't know why I feel I have to say this, but tell you seen it on a Random Talking Indie Music Show. I don't know. It just sounds like something I should say, but I don't know. I don't think she's going to give you a discount just because you said it. But anyway, if she ever asks, you've seen it here. Anyway, what's good with you, Minx?
Nothing much.
Oh, shit, that's a lot. What up, Leonard? What's going on?
Nothing much. I'm just
No, that's a lie because you've been on 1, 2, and 3 on the Twitter streets. We gonna get to it though.
shout out to Leonard Croft. He's my manager, one of the best managers out here, even though people shit on him daily.
No
I don't
need to do all that though.
I don't give a fuck.
A fuck.
I'm letting y'all know y'all need to respect him because he is definitely one of the dopest producers. About to say, you see how much he's one of the dopest managers out here. Great for consultation, just great for your overall business needs as an artist. Shout out to him for coming through today. I actually told him today. I was like, "Yeah, we gonna be talking about some things."
Oh yeah, we got a lot of shit to discuss. Nefertiti, what's good, sis? Welcome.
I need a manager. I know I need him here in case I fuck up and he need to keep me out by the wig. Come on, Minx.
You better have that bitch secure because they gonna be doing some pulling tonight.
Well, speaking of, I will say, I actually put up a tweet yesterday that I thought was very important for people to hear. I said that when most of us, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and we come across ads, and I'm an impulse buyer. I buy on impulse. I'd be like, that shit look mad cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I buy it, and then I'm unhappy. You need to keep that same energy with your friends and family who have businesses. Impulse buy. You know what I'm saying? Buy a shirt, buy some merch. Don't sit there and risk getting scammed online because you're just trying to buy some shit because you just bored. Support your local businesses and everyone like that. And the reason why I say this, not because I bought anything and I got scammed, but I actually did buy something, ladies, that was actually on Instagram. That I was very skeptical at first. This is my second Instagram buy, and this is for your wiggy wigs, ladies and gents, if you're into that. So a lot of us, our edges be snatched because of the combs that we wear in our hair. And there's actually a nice little device that they have that you actually wrap it around your head and you can put your wig on top, and it is secure. It doesn't pull your edges. It don't do nothing. They ain't paying me for this. So if y'all are interested, y'all could DM. Just letting y'all know I'm very happy because I feel like if I go outside and look at some bitch and say dead ass, they could just yank on and we're good. Move, my neck will snap, but I'll be like, yo, you thought this was a front leg? No, I'm just kidding. It really is dope. So definitely, if y'all are interested, I'm actually planning on blogging on our website, the Art I Am. I plan on blogging on there in regards to shit that I buy, and I'll let y'all know what I think. And that, of course, will give us traffic. And on top of that, if y'all are looking or interested in things that you want to purchase on Instagram and Facebook and you're afraid to get scammed, let me know. I'll get scammed for you. I'll let you know if it worked or not. So definitely, I will say I am very happy with that. This was another impulse buy from Instagram, which is an organite crystal that came in today, which I was super happy about. And I feel very charged and my energy is effing dope right now. And
I like.
If you're worried about EMF radiation, this is definitely something you may want to invest in. So, don't I look
willing to take one for the team?
Oh yeah. But I also purchased merch this weekend for Manifestation Monday. Vern actually posted that he has a store. Tony Grand, you're next. Don't worry. I'm just waiting because he's so cool. Did you see that he just recently posted about pay your producer?
Yeah, I want a shirt. I really do.
I'm gonna buy two. I'm gonna buy you one. So Tony Grand's is next week. So this week was Vern. Next week is Tony Grand's, and the week after that, I'm going to do not do, but purchase from Podcast Mo. So
man, listen, shout out to everybody that's out there putting their merch out there. I mean,
and he just retweeted me. How fucking see? Hello, Mo, you're scaring me. No, I'm kidding. Speak of the devil.
He shall arrive. But yeah, shout out to all these podcasters, man. It seems like the podcasters / producers that Mix and I follow, they've all taken a page from the book and found a way to expand their brand. And that's what it's about. You got to expand your brand. It's just more than just getting in front of your camera and talking shit on the mic. You have to expand your brand, whether it's website, merch, music, or whatever it is. And that's why we always say we try to take over almost every medium that we come across because we try to get that reach. You know what I mean? And what better way to do that than selling some t-shirts and hats and hoodies and
If
coffee cups if you
if you
can.
don't like my music and you don't like my show and you don't like my beats and you don't like my merch, then I should just hang it up.
No, they should just hang it up.
No, but
Hating ass
it's
bitches.
not. That's why I'm saying it's good that you say that because you may not be good at something. You may not be great at something, but if you want to you want to support someone and they have merch, you're going to really say no to a t-shirt. Really? You
Oh my gosh, that shirt's $35. I'm not spending $35 in the next Xbox game come out. And that joint like $90.
they'll buy it. No,
You will get that shit.
they will buy it. But me personally, like I love t-shirts, anything that's vintage, because you never know. Like if Articulate has a freaking merch store, I'm gonna buy a shirt because he might blow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's really on the verge, and I want to be able to say that I supported him during his journey when they do the Behind the Music VH1, and I'm in the little confessional, and I'm like, he named me Minx Merciless.
And he used to come in 10 minutes before the end of all of our shows on Station Head.
Exactly. So the support is very important, guys. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Just support. Even if you're broke, you can't share, you can't buy nothing, you can't stream nothing because you can't afford Spotify or the free YouTube. Just share.
Yeah, word of mouth. Word of mouth usually. Word of mouth helps. A simple share, a simple like, a simple retweet. I mean, support is free 99. I mean, come on now.
Yo, t-shirt.
Listen. Listen, come on, man.
Free
Come on, man.
99
Free 99. Support is free 99.
merch.
Merch. New design coming soon.
That's
Matter of
my-
fact, it's coming tomorrow. Like that's another thing of mine. Like it's just like making beats. As you see, I like doing graphic shit. I like designing shirts. I like doing our promos because it's fun. It's challenging in a way, but it's easy for me. But
you be going ham.
man, just to say I can do it, and two, you won't have to spend a lot of money on third party outsourced work. You just learn to do it yourself. But yeah, I like designing shirts. Like that shit is fun. It's just getting the merch out there and getting people to see what we have. You know what I mean? Because this shit right here. Hold on a second. Let me go back. This right here. I think my favorite shirt.
Is that
Yeah, that.
that's my favorite shirt? That's the dead ass.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
I mean, because when you said something about catchphrases and stuff that we usually say, I was like, what is this? Some shit that Minx be saying?
yeah.
Yep. Dead ass. That's it. Dead ass. That's it.
That ass is dead.
Yeah. The deadest of the asses. Like I like that shirt. I really like this shirt right here. I like this shirt too, but it's just something about this shirt.
Which one? The nope?
No, the do you dig or do you dig? Like I don't know if anybody would like catch that.
I like.
'Cause,
Well,
you know.
our loyal listeners, they will know where the dude is.
Yeah, they'll know where it came from. But yeah, we here.
So we're here. Everybody's all settled in, settled down. I hope you got your weed and
Your wine,
everything because it's going to
your
get ugly.
popcorn.
It's going to get ugly. I got the cleanup crew right out here to clean it up.
Oh,
So
oh
we-
shit! Here we go.
let's do it.
Before we jump into these topics, it's been a shitload of death that's been happening, so I want to go ahead and get this out the way first. Rest in peace to Nelson Mandela's youngest daughter. She passed away at the age of 59. I forgot her name. Jesus, I hate that. And I don't have it pulled up, but rest in peace to her. Condolences to the Mandela family. Also, who was it? Actress Kelly Preston, who was John Travolta's wife, she passed away from breast cancer at the age of 59 as well. Mary Kay Letourneau, and I know y'all remember her. She passed away at the age of, I think she was 59, 60.
Yeah.
Breast cancer as well.
Predator.
See, I won't gonna go that far. I won't gonna do that. Like not right now, but like
I'm sorry that she's dead, but she was still a predator. But you know,
and who was it? The young lady from Glee. They found a body in
Naya Rivera.
the proximity where she was swimming, and I think it was confirmed that it was her at the age of 34.
33.
33? Jesus. What is going on? Indie rapper, what's his name? Lil Marlo. He got killed in Atlanta at the age of 26, 27. Like, these are some young people. Just, I don't know what's going on. This is all going on within a matter of days. So, rest in peace to everybody, that's lost a loved one. Condolences to everybody's family. You better call and check up on your folk. I'm telling you, because you're going to be here today and gone tomorrow. And
Very tough week.
it's been a very, very tough week. But good news for New York. They have not had a COVID death since March of this year.
Really?
Which I guess it very well should be a good thing, seeing how Florida's numbers spiked by 15,000 over the course of a weekend, which is a lot. And so, New York City has decided, as part of their protocol, they'll be, you dine outside and this, that, and the third, and, spacing. But then you got the rats. They starving. So what are they doing? They're attacking the outside diners.
Oh my God.
Because they got to eat too. So instead of being able to just waltz on in the restaurant and shit, because a lot of restaurants are still closed, because a lot of them are smaller businesses and a lot of them are still closed. They've been attacking the diners outside.
Insanity.
And there were a lot of customers who have complained. They were crawling up people's legs.
What? Oh my God.
Oh, let me read the story. The city's rats usually survive on the waste that is discarded by the millions of restaurants in New York City, but since the coronavirus pandemic forced businesses to close, these animals have become famished and desperate for food. On June 22nd, the city allowed restaurants to seat guests outdoors. This has resulted in customers encountering hungry rats who are willing to crawl on shoes and tables to get some of the patrons' food.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
That sounds like a legit New Yorker. That's what we do.
Hey, yo, you want to eat that breadstick? Can I get that?
We don't even have. We just reach over and take the shit. Thank you. We don't eat that. My bad. Yo, another one. Some DJ Khaled shit. Another one for this mofo right here.
Oh boy. That is crazy. Per NY1, people like Elias Shule and his dog Sundrop are hunting rats. Together, Shule and his pet set out on a quest to kill as many rats as possible 4 nights a week. They travel around Brooklyn, killing as many as 20 rats in 4 hours. God, yo, 20 rats in 4 hours
In Brooklyn.
is that far fetched?
Not really.
Damn.
No shade to anybody in Brooklyn, but Brooklyn is dirty as fuck. Oh, I didn't mean to say that.
No, but you're right. I mean, I'm reading the
Bronx.
story, but you're right. You are indeed right.
I'm from the Bronx. So I mean, I could say there's certain areas of the Bronx that are filthy, dirty, and disgusting, but Brooklyn is just really, I've taken the train to Brooklyn a couple of times and have had to strip on the way to my friend's house because I just could not keep my clothes on with the amount of rat piss and shit that's on the trains. It's just disgusting.
They also say that rats have been migrating to places where sanitation measures have been cut due to COVID-19. So don't be surprised, small business owners, when you decide to finally open up, when they can tell you can finally open up, and you see just a crew of rats just chilling on your counter. Don't even trip.
Yeah, because they're accustomed to coming out at night. So of course, with all this shit going on, I mean, if nothing is open, there's no activity. It's a free game.
That is
Free game. Free game.
That is nuts. Let's see. It's total confirmed COVID cases across the nation surpassed 3.3 million. I did see some statistics saying that over 1.6 million in New York alone have recovered. So that's good. That's really good. Florida reported more than 12,000 new cases Monday, one day after its 15,000 new cases smashed the daily record for any state since the pandemic began. Florida's infection total now stands at 282,435. Yikes.
We're the only country that was dumb enough to stay fucking open when we were supposed to close. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're the only country.
Some of us are willing to play the game, but some people like, you know what? That's just infringing on our rights. We're going to do what we want to do. Somebody from Washington State had tweeted that she was driving to Idaho, which, depending on where she is really not far. It's maybe a 45-minute ride, but she will be driving from wherever her city is, and got to be the far east side of Washington State, to drive to Idaho for groceries, because Idaho doesn't have a mandatory mask protocol. Washington does. So she's driving, she's taking a field trip just for groceries, telling some sorry, not sorry. Bitch, somebody ought to cough in your face and say, oops, sorry, not sorry.
Leonard's right, though. He says, you have the right to die.
You sure do, but I choose not to. I have plenty of life to live, and I would like to live it, if possible.
Well, one of the things I will say is that going shopping, yes, I'm all for you wearing a mask. You should wear a mask. Going for a nature walk, no, you're a fucking idiot. Taking a walk with the dog out at night when there's nobody else out there, no, you don't need a mask. See, these are the things that in my mind, like, I understand that people, they're so adamant on wearing it all the time, but you don't understand about how necessary it is to have natural oxygen as well, because you're breathing in carbon dioxide. So if you're by yourself and you ain't around nobody, then yeah, but have the mask on you. Just at least have it on you. There's actually a funny meme. I'd hope you saw it. I was going to screenshot and send it to you. I forgot. But it was Billy Bats. He says, go home and get your fucking mask. I was in tears. I was in tears. I was like, oh my God, 759, love this. And my dumb ass forgot to screenshot it and send it to you.
Bruh.
It's okay.
It was hilarious. I was like reading it in his voice. Go home and get your fucking mask. Like,
mother, keep him here. Leonard says, correct. No.
Kick his ass out.
Kick his ass. Kick him out. I worked in a hospital for 12 years. Yes, I worked in a facility for 14 years, and they would threaten to write us up if we were in the middle of a flu watch. A flu watch didn't really necessarily mean anybody had the flu, just that everybody was tested. So what we had to do was we had to take temps, sometimes vital signs, however many times a day per the nurse, and we had to wear a mask basically all day. And one time I had told my supervisor, I said, look, I already got breathing issues. I'm fat and it's hot and I just can't do it. She said, well, it's not me, but if you don't wear it, we're going to have to write you up and send you home. I'm like, should I take a free day or no? I had to contemplate, but I was like, nah, I'll stay. And I just had to suck it up. You know what I mean? But,
that's it all.
no, I have friends who are still in healthcare. Shout out to all of my CNAs, all my nurses, all my homies, because they have to wear respirators, face masks, gowns, the little booties you put on the shoes, the whole 9 yards. It's a lot. And
I can imagine.
A friend of mine, she works at a assisted living facility, and she says when she comes home, like, she's got that how the Joker looked when he had his face surgically done and he looked all jacked up. She's got the little Joker lines around her mouth for having to wear that respirator all day. This is 12-hour shift.
Damn. Mr. J. Weed.
Yeah. So, but shout out to all the first responders. Shout out to the essential workers. If y'all are out there, please be safe. Wear your mask.
Yeah.
And for all you Karens out there,
Shut the hell up.
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. With the loogie. You gotta have the loogie just hanging in the left tonsil.
Not the left tonsil. I don't even have tonsils anymore. Ugh. That's nasty.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did say that. Yeah, I gotta get rid of my shit. Them shits look like
You really, they say you need them, but you don't really need them.
yeah.
I haven't caught a cold since.
What? I'm sick as hell all the time.
So was I. I had gotten mine taken out at the tender age of 28. That was the worst decision ever. Because they say you're supposed to take them out when you're little because you heal faster.
Mm.
I was.
That's why Gino's never sick. This man is never sick.
Could be.
Mm.
Because they said that the tonsils are supposed to like.
They're supposed to be like filters.
Yeah.
But, you know, my filters is all fucked up. I got to get that shit checked.
I had no filter. I was coughing up yellow shit out my tonsils. I kept strep throat. I had laryngitis a few times.
Strep throat all the time. I think one time they even thought I had mono, but I was like, I don't kiss nobody, so nobody likes me.
Ew.
Okay.
Mono. Ew. That was the worst 2 weeks of my life. But anyway, yeah, please go out and be safe.
Yes, please.
I mean, come on now. Stop being so damn entitled.
Right.
It's not for you. It's not for you. It's for everybody else. Pretend you have a deadly virus and your job is to keep it away from everybody else.
Yeah, they'll fuck that up anyway. They'll fuck that up.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, people. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. It's ruining my breath. I can't do this. Oh my gosh, you won't let me shop. Shut up.
Yeah, I actually have been seeing online, especially on like these far right blogs and shit. They really believe that it's a choice to wear a mask, and I'm like, this is exactly why this shit won't go away because it's just common sense. Yes, we know you're gonna wash your hands, perhaps, maybe not wash your hands when you get home and shit, but come on, like it's a pandemic. Regardless whether you agree with it or not about wearing a fucking mask, if that's the case, shop from home. Do what Gino does. We order our shit like food online
And go pick that bad boy up. I sure do.
you bring it out to the car. You know what I'm saying? You tip them if you like. Keep it fucking moving. You don't need to be inside of a store. You can order shit.
Now, holy shit! Who asked for that?
Nobody.
You heard that, right?
Nobody.
Disrespectful ass truck. Anyway, the only time I would necessarily have to go in the store is like for the meats and stuff, because sometimes if you go on the Kroger app and you say, I want some chicken thighs, they're going to give you the most expensive. Like I go in the store for the meats because I know they got some cheaper meats. They're going to give you like the most high price shit. So I do go in the store when it comes to like the meats. Everything else is I'm putting in order.
Or what they'll do is that they'll give you meat and it's all like veiny and bloody, and you're just like, did you fucking pull it out in the back of the store because this has not been cleaned? It's just like there's fat tissue, like it's all full of fat. There's no meat to eat. So I think I'm going to be going vegan very soon because it smells weird. I'm just like, this don't look clean.
I just
I was telling Leonard today, I said to him, look, when you think about it, if everything got affected with COVID, these animals must have been affected by COVID because...
Well, the pigs had that swine flu bullshit come back around too, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm really like, I might just eat fruits and berries for the rest of my life. just juices and berries.
Just juices and berries. Ain't nothing but ultraperm. But, yeah, no, I stopped eating pork a long time ago, and I'm glad I did. Because if I were to eat a piece right now, my hands would be so swollen.
What's up, GMB Blicky?
Where you at, Caffeine?
Caffeine.
What's up, Caffeine? And no, we did not watch any battles. I totally forgot about that, Jet.
I did. I had to do a bunch of cleaning and editing my cousin's music video, so I couldn't
Yeah,
Couldn't even watch
but
it.
yeah.
Did John win though? Y'all let me know. Did John win anything? So I can show some cousin support.
Biased as hell. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. It was a whole lot of. I couldn't even focus on battle rap. It was a lot going on around that.
Oh, GMB says John didn't battle because he's sick. Oh, I gotta hit him up.
Oh, ew.
Oh, that's so fucked up. Oh man. Thank you, GMB Blicky, for the update.
Oh. I hope he gets better.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna check on. I'm gonna
I
text.
saw a clip, but it might have been an old one anyway.
Probably.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
There was a couple of battle rappers that have actually, was posting up on Instagram that they had came down with COVID and other things. I don't know what that's about. There was a couple of them I saw on my timeline.
Let's see, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, he's sick. This is why I don't think we don't need football. We don't need basketball. We don't need hockey. We don't need lacrosse. Like, we don't need sports. We need the world to get better first before we can think about going back to regular things.
What's that stuff? What do they call it? Flatten the curve. You gotta flatten the curve.
We need to eradicate this shit totally first. Because
Facts.
I know this is how y'all get your papers and shit. And I guess is that why you guys hate us? Because you guys always used to say, oh, I'm making millions. I'm sorry, but I have a real job. I have a real job and you don't.
I mean, listen.
Patrick
Mahomes just got like over 500 some odd million.
Mm-hmm.
That's baseball numbers. He got over 500 some odd million his next contract. I think he'll be all right sitting down for a while.
And this is why y'all should have sold merch. Y'all should have got. This is what
should have got some T-shirts popping. That's all I'm saying.
The good Lord giveth, and He taketh away. And y'all mofos don't know what to do with yourselves. And then y'all shoot yourselves in the foot because y'all say the most dumbest shit on social media, so you get your own selves canceled. I mean, lo siento mucho. I'm really sorry. It don't work like that. But we have real jobs. The jobs that y'all used to make fun of us about. Oh, you're just a little YouTuber. You're just a small podcast. Well, my small podcast and my little YouTuber shows making me more money than you could ever make because you have no job right now. You're unemployed right now. You are living on your hopes and dreams of staying clout worthy.
Which I never understood why basketball players, I guess, or football players for that matter. It's your money, you do what you want. But nobody ever expected something like this to come down. I bet they wish now that they hadn't went out, bought that Tesla, bought 5-6 chains.
Hold on. What you mean, GMB Blicky? I'm on caffeine right now. This is my account. Well, we're restreaming from Restream from my other stream to get here. Oh, your co-host. No, she's not on caffeine yet. She will be.
I am on caffeine, but
she is. What's your username? Oh, I have your username.
Yeah.
We'll post it up so you can follow her as well.
Yeah, I haven't been on caffeine since I started that thing because I was trying to get on that as well as the whole Restream bit.
Yo, I literally Friday, I had 200 followers on caffeine. I hit 200.
Go ahead.
By Saturday, I had 230. So now I'm sitting there saying, what the fuck? What's going on? I'm not ready to be famous yet. I'm really not.
You're going to be famous whether you want to.
I don't want to be famous at all. I love my life. I don't want to sell out at an industry sex party. Anyway, let's go. GMB Blicky says, have John send followers your way. Well, I have a theory with that. My dad was in the 4MDs. I don't ask him for followers or anything like that. I actually ask him never to post me because I kind of want to gain my own clout, the legit way, and then have people say, oh, that's your father? Oh, that's your cousin? Like, yeah. Yes, Hollywood 513. We do Random Talks Indie Music. We got some indie music news for you guys.
Listen. I mean, where do you want to start? Where do you want to start? Where do you want to start? Where do you want to start?
From the beginning. In the beginning.
That's such a cop out ass answer. Well, look, let's go ahead and get this joint out the way.
With an MVP and a female producer.
So let's just go ahead and jump into this good old topic. Is Wayfair trafficking humans? Like, listen, I've been kind of reading up on this, and I'm not one of those, people that really, rabbit hole.
You're trying to get us taken down. Okay.
No. I mean, no, but
now go ahead.
I mean, it's there. So I just wonder, first of all, who the hell, before I even get to the trafficking part, who the fuck is going to pay $12,899 for a fucking utility cabinet? That's first thing. Number two, Wayfair, y'all, do I have to sing the song for y'all?
Wayfair, you're just fucking tripping.
Oh goodness! But of course
I made that up, guys. I'm a musician. It's okay.
So they put out a statement. It said, quote, "There is, of course, no truth to these claims. The products in question are industrial-grade cabinets that are accurately priced." Bullshit. There ain't no $12,000 for no cabinet. The supplier did not adequately explain the high price point, and we have temporarily removed the products from the site. Someone tweeted, "People are suspecting that they're selling people in these large boxes, storage cabinets. They're all the same product, but have different names. And they're all priced between 10 to 15K more than the cabinet sold elsewhere. Hashtag child trafficking." Now, I don't know how to say this without really, like, where do y'all get these names from? Where do y'all get the names from? I have questions.
GMB Blicky says, "Don't go down the rabbit hole."
No, I'm on the edge, like I'm laying down on the ground looking inside the rabbit hole. I'm holding on for dear life because I don't want to fall in the rabbit hole. You feel what I'm saying? Who is paying $10,000 for a personalized throw pillow of your astrological constellation ass? Ain't nobody paying no $10,000 for no freaking pillow, bro. Which only just it only says one thing.
Weirdo shit.
Weirdo shit. Just weirdo shit. Like, why? How?
Look,
There's nobody paying that.
well, when it comes to and that's interesting you say that, GMB Blicky. When you look at back on the day, let's say the mafia, right? The mafia used to disguise money laundering with these extravagant fucking paintings. You know what I mean? Like these paintings that, did not raise any concern or anything like that. Now, there's no lie, okay? We all know that there's a little bit something weird going on when it comes to these instances. And I'm trying to say it the right way without having the feds take us down. I feel like I'm happy that people are waking up and shit, but at what cost? Because this whole situation started on Reddit. This, actually, this was on one of the threads that I'm a part of, which is called r/conspiracy, right? Now you have people that use 4chan. 4chan is another. I hate 4chan because it's just too racist for me. Like, it's only so many times I can see the word nigger. Okay, it's just me. I don't care if it's a joke, if it's a game. I can't. It's too much sprinkling.
It's too much.
But I understand that, you're going to have trolls wherever you go. Some of them I do believe are government officials that are just there to throw you off and make people uncomfortable. But I have been saying for the last couple of days that there is something very fishy going on, you know, the amount of deaths, and then you have this Wayfair slash thing coming up. But to say that, you know, to call people crazy, because I've been reading, you know, you guys are fucking idiots. Why on earth would you even believe some dumb shit? Like, but the question is, why wouldn't anybody cause alarm for a bunch of people talking about the same thing that was trending? Okay. Any parent or any sane person with feelings, emotions, or some sort of brain would look into something if this is a social media claim. So to call people dumb, stupid, and all that shit, I mean, you just sound like a psyop to me. But it was something to look into. And what the second part of all of that is, of course, the SKU numbers. I used to work for Radio Shack a long time ago. There's product numbers and stuff that you have to put into the computer in order for the computer to render what's been sold. And they call that a product number, a SKU number, SKU. However, if you go into the Russian sites like Yandex and you type in those SKU numbers for these cabinets that they claim that there's nothing fishy going on, there's a bunch of child porn sites that pop up with these SKU numbers. So if you're going to be woke all the way. If you're going to call people crazy and shit, then explain why 1 + 1 = 2. Other than that, and I don't recommend anybody use Yandex and look up these SKU numbers, because if you have a heart and a stomach, you won't last. And it only took me, like, from seeing what other people were posting, the screenshots, I was physically, violently ill from being a mother and seeing that shit. And I hope that these government officials are looking into it. That's my hope.
You know, I sat here over the course of a couple of days, and I finally sat down and watched this joint on Netflix about Jeffrey Epstein. Yo, listen, that shit right there,
Sorry.
very. That Ghislaine Maxwell, she got some explaining to do, and I hope they're keeping close tabs on her.
Yeah, and but I don't really see her surviving this. I really don't. I don't see it.
I part of me hopes that she does, because, I mean, she's not going to get total immunity from this.
Oh, hell no.
But she will help bring down so many people. And the one that got me was when they interviewed Prince Andrew, and the old boy was like, I don't recall meeting. There was one in particular that they, I guess, was who they labeled the poster child. I hate saying that, but the one that they, I guess, called more attention to. Her name was Virginia Roberts, and she was the one that met Prince Andrew. She had a Kodak camera and asked Jeffrey Epstein to take the picture of her and Prince Andrew together. Now, Jeffrey Epstein being so freaking smart, or so he thought, he wouldn't have thought, maybe I shouldn't take this picture because she can go to the authorities with this.
Right.
That didn't happen. So he took the picture. Prince Andrew was like, I've never taken a picture with anybody. I don't know what they're talking about. Well, the journalist was like, well, I have the picture right here. Showed it to him. He said, I don't remember. I hate when you see the evidence and then they say, I don't remember taking that picture. You don't have to remember it because it's right here.
Or like you showed them the picture and they'll like inspect it, like,
is that me?
Oh, interesting.
Like, yeah, it's you, bro. Even Bill Clinton denied being at the island where there were logs that he was there on numerous occasions. They also went on a goodwill trip to Africa where one of the ladies said that nothing happened, that he actually didn't do anything. But Prince Andrew was in the pool with one of the girls, and she only had on a bikini bottom, no top, and he was like completely nude. And this came from the guy who worked the buildings and grounds. And he knew a whole lot. He told a whole lot. And to think that you would never get caught and you put all of your trinkets, your souvenirs in the one place you should have never put it, in your house.
Hollywood 153 says, how old was the girl?
At the time when she took the picture, she was 17.
Okay.
She's now like in her late 20s, going on early 30s, I believe. Hold on. She said this was back in 2002. She's about my age now.
Okay, so see that's a big. You said this is the thing, and I've always said, right? If you follow the trail of all this shit that's happening, right? It's just so weird. This is all happening during COVID-19 while we're all locked up in our homes
Mm-hmm.
with nothing to do but research and talk to people on social media. I wonder if we're here for a reason, if all this stuff is happening for a reason, because, you know, you see pictures of what's his face on the plane today with no mask, right? You're traveling. You're a politician, and you're taking a plane with no mask on. So I kind of wonder.
Are we talking about y'all's president?
No, not our president. He wore a mask. I'm talking about somebody else. I forgot his name. It was real quick. I was like scrolling. I said, oh, and I kept moving. But people were complaining about it. They were like, you're telling us, thank you, GMB Blicky. He says Ted Cruz was on the plane today, not wearing a mask. He's chilling like there's no coronavirus. And that's why I think a lot of people, like, you know, they start getting mad when you say, is this, even if you question the shit, is this real? Like, is this, yeah, it's the flu. It's the flu. I believe it's the flu.
Like, people are legit dying from this stuff. Like, what is it to not?
But you have people that were shot and died of gunshot wounds. But the death certificate says because they got swabbed at the time that the dude came in or died and he had COVID-19, the death is not from COVID-19. Excuse me, the death is not from the bullet. It's from COVID-19. That's the problem that I have. That's
like they're trying to beef up the numbers, or?
Of course they're trying to beef up the numbers. There's so many people that have died from other complications of things. And then because they got swabbed, quote unquote, and it came positive with COVID-19, that is included in the death report. That does not make sense to me. There's something very wrong with that.
Especially when you have actual bullet holes in the body. But okay, go off.
Well, here's the thing. If I hit my ankle on the corner of my bed and I die from the momentous amount of pain that it takes for me to breathe, they will say that it was from COVID-19. She didn't fucking take the L and hit her ankle on the side of the bed. That bitch died from COVID. That's what they're saying. That's why I'm like, no, I can't. GMB Blicky says the total number of deaths is way higher than last year, though. Yeah, more people have died from the fucking flu than they ever would with COVID-19 worldwide. So this is just a glamour flu. I call COVID-19 the glamorous flu because I find it weird that people start dying or there's some sort of sex trades and shit that are exposed, and then mysteriously these celebrities are coming down with COVID-19 again. So I'm like, was Cardi B correct when she said, are these people being paid to be spokespersons? Because I think one of the weirdest things that, what's his face, the basketball, is it basketball player?
Who?
The one that you talked about?
Russell Westbrook?
Yeah.
What about him?
It bothers me because in his statement, he says, I feel great. This is what they always say. I feel great. I don't have any symptoms of anything. And then some chick on Shade Room, she wrote, I want to know the symptoms of everything you claim you got. So people were calling her insensitive. But that's true. You took a COVID.
That's what they call asymptomatic. You don't have to have symptoms in order to have it. That's like when I was in healthcare, they said that we all had a strand of MRSA.
Yeah.
Everybody has MRSA in their bodies. It's just inactive until you are infected with someone who has MRSA. And if it enters into your spit or in your blood or however they have it, and it enters into your spit and your blood, then guess what, honey? You got it. And it's active.
All I have to say to you guys is that I would like to remind you that COVID-19 did not take a break for the summer.
Of course not. Heat doesn't kill it. I wish it was that simple.
GMB Blicky says, I don't doubt COVID is worse than the flu. Listen, okay. Y'all saw that fucking meme going around saying, did you get sick around November of last year? Yeah, I got sick in October of last year, and I thought I was on my fucking deathbed. And it bothers me because I can still remember it. I still remember the feeling of my lungs feeling like fucking paper mache. Okay, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't lay down. I didn't even want to vape or smoke a cigarette. Okay, I didn't even want to smoke weed. That's how bad I could not breathe. Now, I had to go to the doctor and they had to give me a pump to breathe. Now, and then they took a swab of my nose and gave me Theraflu and told me to have a nice day after quarantining me. So I believe that most of us had it. They had COVID-19. They didn't have a word for it. And I know that I caught it because my sister works in the medical facilities, like she works in the medical field. I was babysitting her son who was sick, and then I got sick, and then my daughter got sick. My husband didn't get sick. Nobody else in the house got sick besides maybe his stepdad. But it's just that the timing, and I have evidence of this because I did a vlog before, I think it was before Gino's birthday, that episode with the I did an interview and the whole interview did not record. And I did a whole vlog about it. You can hear that my voice was cracking, that I could not speak. I was still coughing and hacking up a lung after a month. So I really believe that a lot of us had this shit already. I just think that they're trying to keep that fear going that you may catch it, but you probably fucking had it. Why don't they test us for the antibodies? Let us know if we had it, and then we can move forward. If those people have recovered from it, create a vaccine off of that shit. Don't fucking create a vaccine over some lab shit that you already fucked up at in the lab.
Oops. I mean, it just makes sense.
I ain't ready. That's why I say, if most of us say, I want you to test me to see if I had the shit, and if it comes out that most of us had it already, somebody's fucking lying here. Leonard says October to November, they classified it as the flu. Yeah, they said it was an upper respiratory infection. That means I don't know, but take Theraflu and have a good day. And lozenges didn't help. I literally lost my voice. I couldn't speak. It hurt like in the top throat, like that fucking pain. I felt like I swallowed like
a knife
with golf balls with slime. And it's like, I couldn't.
Ooh,
I've never seen, Gina was sick. I've never seen her that sick in my life in the little 2 years at the time that I've known her. So they sent me the test results for everything. Everything was negative. So they were like, well, it's a medical miracle. No, it's you were trying to test us for it. Tried to then use the vape shit as a way to to get us ready for some upper respiratory shit that was coming. So
that's the commercial that I see now, where they you're inhaling metal. It's in your lungs. Like, okay, all right.
Okay, what's cigarette smoke? What is cigarette smoke like besides rat and arsenic poisoning? Like, I am an ex-smoker, as you can tell. My voice is a lot deeper. If you look at some of my videos, when I first started vlogging and shit, I sounded like this, and I hated everybody, and fuck y'all. Now I have just such a commanding,
sultry
demeanor,
sexy voice.
You love it. You love the AM. What do they call it? AMSR.
Yeah.
Y'all love it. But
I can only imagine what you sound like when you first wake up. Hello. Oh my God. Hold on a second.
Some dudes really think that I'm a fucking man.
Oh my gosh.
If I was a man, my balls would be bigger. But anyway.
Ooh.
Shade. No. I'm not a man. I'm just letting y'all know I'm not a man. I am really a woman. No offense, but I hate when men keep asking me if I'm a fucking woman as if y'all have a chance with me. Like that's just so rude and nasty. I'm gonna start asking you dudes if y'all are you really a dude? Why?
Are you a man or not?
You have a lot of feminine features.
Bitch. And then you're every bitch in the world.
And you're every bitch in the world. I say, what's gonna make you, is this your way of trying to get some nudie booties? Because that ain't it. That ain't how you do it.
Oh, you better not send none of that because you will get exposed.
You don't believe I'm really a woman? I'm going to spread my legs and show you. And they'd be like, thank you, Minx. That's all I need.
Add this to the spank bank.
I can't with you.
I dare y'all to send me some unsolicited dick pics.
I get them all the time.
You will be on the wish fails. I'll be bringing that shit back just to expose your ass. Like, okay, you have nothing better to do.
Yep.
Like, yeah, so what you think? About what? Like, I've seen one, I've seen them all. Once again, I've worked in healthcare almost 15 years. I've seen all of them, bruh. I don't want to see no more. To be honest. I'm good on that. I've seen every kind, every shape, every color, every length, every shrinkage balls. I've seen everything. I'm good. That doesn't excite me. It might excite Minx, but it don't excite me.
Oh, hell no. I got my own man to worry about, and he's even stressful. We're having that type of day. You know what I mean? Like, we just want to go out, it's just, it sucks, like, to be stuck home all the time. Like, I want to.
Just up under each other all the time. You can't get the space that you need.
Don't you have an RC car? Yeah, but I broke it. Fuck.
Damn it.
Go out, just go. Some chicks would say, you know what, you should be very thankful that you have a man that's home with you all the time. Yeah, but I'd rather him go play with his RC car.
Yeah, I'd rather him leave the house.
You want to have a Will and Jada situation.
Bruh.
I don't want to have a Will and Jada situation. Have him going out here because he's trying to heal someone.
Listen here. I love your segues, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't you? Don't you?
I love the segues, ladies and gentlemen. We are deep into Entangle Gate 2020. Yes, I came up with that. Thank you very much.
Oh, she came up with that herself. And let me see. If I see anybody running with that, I'm going to fucking slay them.
Yes, I came up with Entangle Gate 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been all over social media. And I know it's nobody's business, but once you put it out, it's mine too. I'm in the bed with you guys. Yes, this is an orgy. This is it. This is what happens when you put your business out in the street. Jada and Will in August. But as y'all know, they had the red table talk. Poor Will was looking hurt. I swear, if he had a box cut on the table, he'd probably end it right there. But anyway, he's a Libra man, so he said, we're going to work this shit out. We're still married. We're going to work through it. I believe in marriage. I believe in love. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, he didn't say that, but they're not going to divorce just because August got in his feelings. He was the side chick in this relationship. We already knew. But you remember last year when August came out.
You said what? Side chick? I can't.
August was the side chick in this situation. He caught feelings. I mean, all right, come on. We know Jada ain't leaving Will. We know that. They've been together since, 97? They're not right now anyway. He caught feelings.
Like they all do.
He hit you with the baby. I love you. Jada's like, yes. But I don't love you.
I've been with Will because I couldn't have Tupac. So she at the red table said, hold on, Blicky said Jada's box must be crazy. Pandora's box, if anything.
Man, listen, you don't want to open that one. Mm-hmm. She probably got the Erykah Badu box.
Oh, yes.
I mean, because you know what they used to say about Erykah. Every time she slept with somebody, the man in her life just...
Well, that's because Erykah and all of them are into holistic healing. You know, they're the I hate to use the term witches, but they're the black brujas. And, they have bruja box.
I don't know what Jada got going on, but must have been some goody good for August to bring it up a year later. He has an album coming out. I guess it shouldn't be no surprise. Let me look this up first before I'm totally wrong. Hold on a second.
Yo, GMB Blicky says Erykah's box cures COVID. I believe it does.
You know, she was selling incense that
of her vaginal oils. Yes. Interesting.
Do we really want that?
I mean, I kind of want it just so I can say I have it, but I don't think I would want to smell it.
me neither. Mm, mm, mm.
Insanity. No,
Very
but
much so. August Alsina has put out a series of visuals. He's supposed to be coming out with Rick Ross Sparks album title for August Alsina after Jada Pinkett incident. Let's see. August Alsina announced his new album, The Product 3, State of Emergency. Of course. See, I knew it. It was all just publicity. He needed to get that shit out. Like, yeah, I got an album coming out, but before we get to that, me and Jada slept together.
But this is aggravating because in a sense you're like, why do celebrities need to chase clout? Don't y'all have clout already? I thought clout was for the little guys that we need to say we know you or we fuck with you so that we could blow up. Like,
and also, and I have to ask this question: why get married if all you're going to do is sleep with other people? Like, why have an open marriage? Why be married if all you're going to do is fuck around?
Yes, Hollywood. Hollywood says, are y'all going to talk about him and Kiki very soon?
Oh yes. You listen. I did my homework on this one. Trust me.
She went in. She's all prepared and shit.
Yeah, I'm prepared.
She's so dope. That's amazing.
That's what I do.
I'd be sitting there like, I think I got. Hold on.
No. I got this one.
I think I got the screenshot somewhere. Hold on.
Thank God for screenshots. That's all I got to say.
To your question, right? Marriage to me, I'm gonna tell you what marriage is to me, and y'all could tell Gino if you want. He's actually in the other room. He can hear. Marriage to me is all about. It's like a business relationship. Okay, what's yours is yours. What's mine is mine. What's ours is ours. Right? When you get married, he's giggling. When you get married, and we have assets, or what we own is what we're bringing to the table. It don't matter if y'all live together for 2, 3, 4, 10 years. When we get married and we bring in things to the relationship at that point, it is a business relationship. It's a contract. That's what a marriage is a contract. It has nothing to do with love. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Marriage is not about love. Marriage is about protecting your assets that you accumulate together. Now, if you happen to, in that agreement, which is why you say your what? Your vows. In those vows, if you sit there and say, okay, you can't fuck nobody else and you can't do this and you can't do that, those are vows and agreements that you both agreed to. Now, if you go ahead and you break that vow, that means you have broke the contract, which means you are going to be broke. Okay, that's just what a marriage is. Now, all that other love shit, it's cute. It's cute. You know, it's very cute. But you can live with someone that you love for 10, 15 years and still wind up a common law. Okay, so at the end of the day, marriage, it's cute. It's a ceremony. It's a clout ceremony. We've been together. We've been fucking for 10 years. Okay, great. Congratulations. Or we want to bring children into this union. Or that's why it's called a union. So you want to bring children, buy a house, buy a yacht, and you're with someone to do it. And that's your boyfriend. He don't have no legal ties to none of that shit. You don't have no legal ties to none of his shit. So when you get married, marriage is just a legal contract to say we are going into financial decisions together, and I want to be able to legally make these financial decisions with my spouse. Okay, so all that love shit is cute. Wearing the dress, turning up with your friends. You guys are just celebrating that that union with a wedding, but it has nothing to do with love. Read up in the legal dictionary. It's not going to say when you get married, it's when two people who love each other. If that's the case, then why do people come from overseas to get married to stay here? It is a legal contract. Nothing else. Y'all need to take the feelings and emotions out of it. It is a legal decision. And that's all I'm going to say.
And also, on the note of marriage and divorce and financial decisions, Dr. Dre's wife, her net worth, as I reported last week, was at $13 million. If this goes through, she will be worth 400 and some odd million. leaving Dr. Dre with 380, well, roughly 383 mil, maybe give or take a few dollars.
And you know what? That's the financial decision that they agreed to when they made their vows. If they wanted to have a prenuptial agreement, it would have been done. But I think all relationships, all couples, whether you are in love or you just in love, everybody
Or lust. There's always that.
Everybody should have a prenuptial agreement.
That kind of reminds me of when they were doing Love and Hip Hop New York, and Chrissy kept pestering Jim about getting married. They've been together for like 10, 12, 15, 30 years. And she's like, Jimmy, when are we getting married? I want to get married. I want to get married. He's like, if it ain't broke, why try to fix it? You know what I'm saying? I don't think he saw that as, I don't love you. Of course, he loves Chrissy. They're still together. I don't think they're still not married. He loves Chrissy. He just don't see the need in having that piece of paper that says, okay, we're married. All right, now what?
That's my wife. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, that's great. That's been your wife for over 15 years. You just never legalized it, but okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I personally don't see the point in marriage. I don't.
Me neither. I really don't.
If I really like you and I want you to call me your wife, you could just say that I'm your wife. What the fuck is people going to say? Oh, this is I could just walk up to anybody and say, this is my husband, right? This is my husband. We both wearing rings. Is someone going to say, I want to see the marriage certificate so I can see that you're serious?
Oh, no. What you're going to get is, you know, it's a sin to be shacking up and without marriage and having sex without marriage and blah, 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 blah.
I heard the devil has some good weed.
Doesn't he, though?
Mm-hmm. I heard. So I heard.
Yeah, I heard that, too.
Fire.
That fire weed. But in the midst of Entanglegate 2020, we have unraveled some more entanglement. As we all know, or some of y'all might know, August Alsina and Keke Palmer briefly, I guess, dated. There were some shots being sent on Twitter via Keke. August came back. What she said. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get the story right. Hold on. She says in a tweet, August was never my man because somebody had, of course, dug up an old picture of her and August together. He was driving a car. And they said, at Keke Palmer, is this you? She said, August was never my man. That's why you're still reaching to this day trying to figure out nothing. And, of course, the tweet was deleted. The fan's tweet was deleted. But then August Alsina came out. You're absolutely right. I was never your man. You possibly could never, shorty. It seems you mad. You got curved. But your friends are the reason for that, he wrote in a tweet. They showed me an endless thread of text/pictures of me that you sent, worried about who I date, and begged me to not further disturb your mental instability. I imagine not knowing how to mind the business that pays you. I catch all the subliminals, not just about today, he says, which appear to be in response to Keke. You can call me whatever you like. Mess is constantly inserting yourself in topics you have nothing to do with. And he also says, if you have something to say it with your chest, kids. It's always very perplexing because I real deal be showing people genuine love. Whole time that envy eating your little heart. Anyway, next. And so she comes back with, this was a clap back if I've ever read it. I want to be mean, but I can't. I want to post screenshots, but I won't. I feel attacked, but it's not about me. It's about so much more than that. And as much, I want to defend myself against the disrespect I have received because, I'm not nice all the time. This is something so much bigger. I wouldn't feel good kicking someone when they're down because that's so easy to attack when you're in the corner. I get it. People be hurting y'all, and most of the time it has nothing to do with you. I can't fuck up my karma, worried about my ego, though I'm human, and I have one. Just know that I'm that bitch, despite my humility. What my humility may make one believe. I don't have to beg or be thirsty for a damn thing because my talent speaks louder than my looks. Let the cheek be turned, Pooh. My character is too strong. Now that is a read. And of course, she tweeted earlier today. Someone had tweeted, "Imagine walking in on your man. Imagine walking in on your man having sex with your homegirl," and she says, "Imagine walking in on your man with another man. Get into it." And that's all she said. She never offered anything more. So everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, spill the tea, spill the tea, spill the tea. Who did you walk in on? Face down, ass up."
Will,
No, Kiki never dated Will.
that don't mean
No, she's insinuating that maybe she called one of her ex-boyfriends, maybe August, plowing someone else. I don't know if it's the bottom or the top or verse. I don't know what's going on. But she never went further into it.
Here's what I think. Hollywood 153 says he needs help. It's clear all this is for an album.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Here I'm gonna just tell you real quick what I think about this whole situation. Okay. Now, I have said before, and it just seems like for some reason on this show, we seem to manifest a lot of things that we talk about.
Of course.
We've mentioned things about the Smiths, and then the Smiths are in the news. 17, 13, 21, 63, 48. I'm just saying.
Right? Powerball, 35.
But this is my main issue with this August dude. And this is the issue with a lot of dudes today. And y'all gonna hate me, and I don't give a fuck. I love you. A lot of you dudes is bitches. Okay? Y'all move like bitches. Y'all gossip like bitches. Y'all just use social media like bitches. I have never in my life seen a real man, posting receipts. Like, I've never seen that. That's all feminine energy. That's feminine energy. And I hate to say it, but a lot of men are not really men. I've never met a real ass dude that kiss and tells. I've never seen that. I fucked her. I kissed her. I fingered her. I've never seen this. This is new. This is new to me. That's why I'm very surprised. Like, you dudes out here, y'all are all saying about, he's the man, he's this, he had her. But what I'm saying is that if you don't see that Jada Pinkett is a predator, there's something wrong with you. He's a very young gentleman. And in my opinion, if a 44-year-old man rolled up on a woman that was the age of 20, 19, you would say that he's a dirty old man. So in my mind, I'm saying to myself, why is it okay when women are predators? Nobody ever wants to call them out. Jada Pinkett is a predator to me. Why on earth would you look, if you want to cheat on Will or do your thing, why would it be with a person that you claim, she puts out a tweet about calling him a lion. And he's not even a fucking Leo. So you sitting there posting like evidence that you were fucking him and making him feel all kinds of, special. But I just don't see the correlation that people don't understand that Will and Jada, there's something going on in that household. The kids are fucked up. You got this one that's sleeping around with young dudes. You got Will that's very suspect. I mean, I personally, I see the veil being lifted because that doesn't take away the fact that Will's name was on that fucking flight log with the Epsteins. Let's not forget about that. And I think a lot of this shit is connected. I think the timing is strange. Like, who the fuck is sitting there hyped up over an August album? Like, I'm not sitting there, oh my God, it's about to drop.
Hey, yo, Minx, play that new August setting or whatever.
Nobody is anticipating this shit. And as hard as he's going, this better have some dope-ass features, some dope-ass beats. It better be...
And he better not sing about Jada subliminally.
It better be cinematic as fuck. And, I don't see the hype for this album. But bottom line, y'all need to keep your eyes on them. Okay? Hollywood 153 says she was trying to feel young and sexy again. Well, what
yeah, I mean, she came out and said, I haven't felt good in a long time.
Okay, so this is why I say the Red Table Talk is the most toxic fucking table.
And for the record, And not to make it sound like August is so young, he's almost 30.
At the time,
Grown ass man ish.
at the time that she was smashing him, because this wasn't recent.
He came out with it. Hold on. Let me go, do your thing. Do your thing.
This wasn't a recent union. This shit was years ago. And it's just coming out now because, again, like I said, people start regurgitating and vomiting their personal shit when something is about to come out. So what is about to come out about Jada and Will that they don't want nobody to talk about? That you have this poor man, because I'm siding with him. I look at him as if he is a victim. Okay. And I know men don't like to be called victims, but he's a victim in this. I don't think it's clout chasing. Okay. She came like on him, like running on him, running on his whole character, being a mentor. See, this is how these predators come out, as your guidance, your mentor.
Okay. It says here that she admitted that about 4.5 years ago that she and Will separated with the intent to divorce. And while separated, she had a relationship with Alcina. So we go back, he was maybe 23?
23, 22. He was young. Okay. This is the thing. Regardless, she was 44. What on earth would you want a person that is young like that?
Make me feel good.
It sounds very predatory to me. And nobody ever wants to look at it like, even with Mary Kay Letourneau. They don't look at her as if she was, why would there be headlines? Let's just be honest here. Would there be headlines if there was a dirty old teacher that got a 13-year-old knocked up? You would not see newspapers and stuff announcing that this mofo died of testicular cancer. You're not going to see that. Okay? This woman was a predator. Women can be predators.
They can be, yes. Yes.
They like to sugarcoat it as, oh, she's a cougar.
She's a cougar.
Dirty old bitch. And I told Jada to her face, you're a dirty old fucking bitch, and you're sitting there selling out your own kids to your nastiness. Okay? There's no reason why Willow was in a bed with a fucking grown-ass man with his shirt off and them laying in a bed, and you talking about this is for Vanity Fair. No, fuck you. You're a predator. You need to have your eyes checked. All of you that seem to think that this shit is cute. I don't find it cute as a mother. Now, maybe if I wasn't a mom, I would still be saying the same shit.
No, it's still off. That's still off. There's nothing cute about that.
If I'm 34 years old, there's been 19-year-old kids that rolled up on me and said, oh, I'm like, you're old enough to be my fucking son if I got pregnant at 16. Get the fuck up out of here.
Damn, run them off.
I tell them all, like, come on, you're a kid. You shouldn't even be thinking about sex.
But see, that whole cougar thing and being I hate the word conquest. That sounds so ill. But some people go for that cougar.
Yeah, they like that. They're into that. It's like a lifelong quest. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't work like that. Jada
Not at all.
is a fucking predator. And I don't care what anyone says. Let her fucking call me on her red table. I'll fucking bash her head into her red table. She's disgusting.
Now, also in this whole Entangled Gate, it was rumored, I don't know how true it was, but it was rumored that while filming Suicide Squad, Will and Margot Robbie, who plays Harley Quinn, that they briefly had a little something. Once again, just a rumor. I don't know. Can't confirm nor deny. And it was a series of tweets of stuff that they were going back and forth, telling terrible jokes and putting each other down in a joking way. And someone had commented, they've got that high sexual energy,
Right.
But it was rumored that they might have done the do.
You really look, you know how long it takes to make a movie? especially
Yeah.
on this level. Let's say a movie like this with all the special effects.
CGI. Mm-hmm.
This shit must have taken 6 to 8 months, and he's away from home shooting a fucking movie. You
And
leave-
this was at the time he and Jada were separated. I think Suicide Squad came out what 2013.
yeah.
Yeah,
But this is
So-
what I'm saying. Like these Hollywood actors and shit, they go away for such long periods of time, and then you see in the news that they wind up breaking up and shit. Of course, they're fucking their co-stars. Come on now,
of course.
come on. That's the epitome. That's not even work wife shit. That's
Work wife.
that's beyond work wife shit, man. Like, come on, you know that. Especially someone like Will, who's charismatic, he's funny, he's cute, and
He's
you
a
know
Libra.
she tapped that shit.
Of course she.
Most of Hollywood. Hollywood is fucking each other anyway. So it's if you're a celebrity, that's why I say you look at celebrities like, let's say, singers, rappers, whoever, and they always seem to wind up with another celebrity. It's either A, they got some shit on each other, or B, they just don't want to get caught up with us regular folk. But some of the celebrities that do marry and they're with regular people that are not in entertainment, those are the ones that last longer because they're not involved with that shit. They just know my man he's famous and he does acting and shit. He's cute. But yeah, these celebrities are fucking each other and they're fucking each other up, their lives, and they have secrets on each other, and it's all coming out very slowly. And this is why these distractions keep popping out, because they're like, this is getting a little bit too out of control.
I mean, and everybody's like, why is everybody so wrapped up in the business? Why is everybody blah blah blah? Because it's in our face. Distraction or not, it's in our face. We can't help but to see it. I'm a multitasker. I can read the bullshit and I can keep up with shit that actually matters. But the fact is this: if you don't want people in your business, stop putting shit out there for us to read.
They have a whole show dedicated to that shit.
It's like, okay, you're married. You've been married for over 20 years. It hasn't always been happy. Will did some dumb shit. Jada did some dumb shit. And of course, the men is like, see, y'all bitches. Hold on a second. It's not always on the woman. But in this case, I'm not going to say, well, yeah, Jada was wrong. Because legally, you're still married. Even separation, you're still married. Until you sign that contract that's null and void, like Mink say, that contract that y'all signed, until y'all sign it and that legal obligation is null and void, you're still married. It's still technically cheating. I don't care if y'all got a verbal agreement. In the eyes of the law, that is cheating. That's adultery, and it's illegal in 21 states. I don't know if they enforce the shit, but it's illegal in 21 states.
Blicky says, y'all jealous of Jada. Well, I mean,
No.
I
Whoa.
ain't jealous. Look, I don't believe in jealousy. Jealousy is
Absolutely not.
man-made bullshit emotion. Because if you're content and you're happy with your life, then you don't need to be jealous of anybody. The problem that I have here is that social media is in extreme denial about what the definition of predatory behavior is. And it aggravates me that people really think that Jada Pinkett was interested in this young man, and she wasn't. It was nothing about make me feel good. It was nothing about that. Predators like control over weak.
And August fell into it. He was a young man. He fell into it.
Yeah, he's a very weak person.
And also, just look at it. This is a young man. He's 22 years old
At the time, yeah.
at the time. Jada Pinkett Smith.
He's 44.
Age aside, okay, she's beautiful. She's experienced. She used to be one of the biggest actresses. Just the mystery around Jada. So I can understand how August got sucked into that vortex.
Yeah.
But once he got sucked in, he caught feelings. Sir, you are the side chick.
And he's acting like one too. No.
Play your part.
Yeah.
Stay on the side. Stop catching feelings.
You don't come out and use a sexual situation that you were a victim in to sell an album either. So
Yeah, that's trash. That is trash.
that is
And you just don't do that. Like we said, August, if this shit is for an album, you better sell well over 300K in your first week. At least 300K first week. You better.
Leonard
Yeah.
said young men feels that it's a come up to smash an older woman.
Yeah, of course they do. That rite of passage that y'all always speak of. But y'all, a lot of y'all, and this has to be normalized as well. Some of you guys have been taken advantage of
As a kid.
as a child. You're 14 years old. You're smashing a 22-year-old because she was bad. She had a fat ass. She had some nice titties. You, sir, were raped at 14.
You were
You just saw it as you getting your dick wet because, hey, I'm 14 and I'm smashing.
Yeah.
No, bitch.
Let
You
them.
got raped.
But then if you turn it into a different, a man, grown ass man, 22, smashing a 14-year-old girl, now the whole world is upset. Oh my God, it ain't right. But it's okay for a dude.
Leonard said that. Right. The vintage box. Exactly. That's all it was. Just had to knock the dust off of it for a little bit, Just saying.
The little dust particles.
Gotta knock it off. Look. Get the spider webs out. That's all it was.
Cobwebs and all that.
Just open up. Just
Freaking
gotta get the broom and sweep out the corners. Anyway, and women are the same. And like Mink said, women can be predators too. I mean, y'all are taking advantage of young men. Some prepubescent even. Like, what do you see in a 14-year-old if you're 20, if you're over the age of 18, what the hell are you doing with a 14, 15-year-old? Why? He has nothing to offer you. He's still in school. Maybe, probably not. I mean, come on now.
Mm-hmm. Blow away the cobwebs. You good.
And that's all August did for Jada. He blew away those cobwebs because apparently Will wasn't doing it right. And she said she hadn't felt good in a long time. So I guess she had that Aisha Curry energy. She needed that attention from another man and she got it. But the problem was he got caught up and caught feelings. August, you're a bitch.
He is a bitch. A bitch ass nigga.
Of course, a man would never want to say he was raped by a woman because who wants to go around and say, hey, I was raped by a woman? Nobody.
And these are the ones that are the babysitters, the babysitters. And of course, these are the people that rape you or take advantage of you. I mean, there was actually a video that I saw that was really making me sick to my stomach that Oprah had posted up. And it was an Oprah show a long, long time ago, many moons ago. But she was talking about child rape and stuff. And one of the really sick things that she said was about, if it's a little boy and, you train them. These are her words. You train them and then they realize that it's not bad, that it feels good. And then the cycle just continues and continues. You're absolutely right, Oprah, because a person that's been raped or molested is going to project that on to the next fucking person.
And for someone who's been raped in her life, you wouldn't think Oprah would do that. You wouldn't think she would say that.
She literally said that you can condition a child to like this. And the whole audience is nodding in agreement. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This was back in way before Oprah. Even she had the curly hair.
Yeah, well, she was a big girl.
She had a molester on her show, the same bitch that had this KKK person on her show. So she had a person that molested children on her show to ask him, why the fuck would we want to know what's going on and try to humanize someone like this?
Like I said, as a person who had been raped before, I don't understand why Oprah would even say shit like that. Because she was raped at 14, and she had a child, and it got taken away from her and the whole bit.
Yeah, but the thing is that again, Oprah hasn't, she hasn't been showing her ankle lately, but that's okay. Y'all can Google that shit.
Leonard, you're absolutely right. Imagine telling the police a woman raped you. They will laugh at you.
Yeah, they
They
will.
shouldn't. They should really take that serious. If I was to come up and say a man raped me, they'll be out there looking for the man like this.
Yeah, but for a boy, 14-year-old boy that says a woman, my babysitter was babysitting me, and my mom and dad went out to work, and then when I came home from school or just came home from basketball practice, and she came in the shower with me, they'd be like, "Well, good job, boy, you did it, atta boy."
Held it.
Did you do the hippity dippity? Did you get into the lickety splickety? Did you do all of that? That's what you're gonna want to know, them creeps.
Not the lickety splickety.
It is a double standard. You're absolutely right. It's fucked up either way. I mean, I'm a mother, so I'm like, regardless, I don't care if you're a boy or a little girl, but let it be a grown ass man touching a 14-year-old boy. Oh, then that's the end of the world. Or you were raped because a man did it. No, women can rape and women can be predators. That's the period. And the discussion with that. And y'all need to start calling out these bitches when you see them. And I've been seeing this on fucking Instagram of women or fathers bringing their sons to a fucking strip club and letting bitches twerk on them with no underwear on. Like, oh yeah, that's my boy. You're a predator, Dad. That's what you are. You're a fucking predator. You're exposing your child at 14, 15 years old to sex.
Mm-hmm.
But a child at 14 and 15 should be worrying about if their gun rollout on Call of Duty is correct.
Period.
Just so you guys know, I am a gamer. I do know what that means. I know what that means.
She does, I don't. Anyway.
I was on Pony last night with my brother. We had a great team.
At least you have a team. I mean, shit, I'm out there by myself.
You should have came, man.
I told you I deleted that shit, man. It took up all my space. That damn update. Nah, I ain't got time.
Any of you guys play COD, let me know behind the scenes. I will add you to my parties.
Parties. Oh, my goodness. So, ladies and gentlemen, why? Just why? So, Moneybag Yo bought his girlfriend of 9 months a Lambo truck. I had to Google this chick to figure out what she did for a living. She's an Instagram star model, the typical, right? He buys her the Lambo truck. I just have to ask, how long should you date someone before buying an expensive gift? His baby mother, who she said they've known together, they've known each other and been together for a very long time. He never bought her anything like that. Not like that. So he came back on Twitter talking about some buy your bitch something she can afford. If she a Michael Kors bitch, don't buy her or something or another. I don't know, but he tried to explain this shit off. But I'm sorry. If we've only been together 9 months, I'm not buying you no lamb truck. I'm not doing it.
She must have some A1 box.
I don't know what she got, but it ain't worth no Lambo truck.
I don't even, you know what? Even when I was dating, I never liked guys buying me anything. You know, dinner. I like to pay for that shit. I got into a big fight about that on Facebook. You know, guys were saying, you know, bitches only like this. I said, well, I never liked men buying me anything, jewelry, you know, because then I felt like I was obligated to be with you if I wasn't sure.
And just think, if Gino was to buy you a lamb truck and y'all, you know, break up, he's taking a truck back.
Yeah, that's a big fight. You know, that would
big fight.
Big fight. I mean,
I'm smashing windows. I'm keying that shit up. You ain't taking shit. You gave that to me. That is a gift. And legally, you can fight that and said it was a gift given to you. And you don't have to give it back.
Well, I will say, I did have one ex. We broke up. It was a very nasty breakup, even though he cheated. And, you know, I was the bigger person in the relationship. And I had bought him an Xbox. The first, I think the second gen. So I bought him an Xbox 360. That's what it was. And when we broke up, he wanted it back. Now, I said to myself, I thought about it, because I'm a gamer too. We both used to sit and play Mega Man together. I literally said to myself, okay, you know what? You can keep it. I didn't want it. Like, that means that I want something of you. You see what I'm saying? When you break up
Right.
with someone, I want to,
That emotion, that every time you see it, it's like, I bought this for such and such.
yeah, everything, that just still meant that I wanted to hold on to him somehow. So then when, I stopped talking to him completely, and then next thing I know, he hits me up like, come get your Xbox. Wait. See, now you're trying to come over to my crib to give me something that I did not ask for, because you're trying to speak to me or possibly drink and have a rekindling moment. And because I told him I didn't want the Xbox, he felt some kind of, you probably got a new nigga already. I'm like, what?
Well, damn.
I said, look,
Didn't think you moved that fast, but all right.
it's on to the next one, on to the next one. That's how I am. You cheat, we break up, and then you expect me to still be crying and shit over it? No, I'll probably get an EP out of it, which I did. But I didn't want nothing of his. I sent him all his shit. I sent him all the shirts that I took from his house, the jerseys, the teddy bears, all that shit I sent back to him with a bow. And he felt some kind of way behind it because, I got over it. The thing is that you shouldn't be buying nobody nothing in a relationship.
I don't want anything with any type of emotional attachments. I don't want shit that reminds me of your dumb crumb ass. I don't want anything that says, oh, such and such used to touch and play with this and hold this and wear this and eat this and play. No.
When we break up, it's a breakup. That means we are breaking up.
Like I said before, if we're friends and then all of a sudden we fall out, I'll forget you the next day. I don't know you.
But I will say that another ex I had, I used to spoil him. I used to buy him sneakers. This is when I was like maybe 19, 20. I had a good job. He didn't work, by the way. I know you guys say, Minx, come on, Minx.
You was young. We'll give you a pass. You was young.
I was young and I was dumb and I was in love. And I would buy him sneakers. I bought his cell phone. I bought him a PlayStation. I bought him his clothes. I just used to like spoil the fuck out of him because that was my baby. That nobody could tell me shit. And then I started noticing that some of the shit was going missing. I would say, well, what happened to the shirt that I bought you? I spent like $250 on the shirt for him. And he's just like, I did the laundry.
You're stupid for that.
I was very dumb. He's like, I just, I lost it. I did laundry and stuff. So then I'm chilling. And this was a very distinct shirt. And I'm chilling with my girls and shit. And this chick walks by with her dog. And I was like, me and my homegirl looked at each other. I said, oh, this nigga's going to die. He's going to die. Because this was a limited edition shirt. Nobody else had it. And I made sure of it. Like I said, I spoil my babies. Now, I wanted to kick his fucking ass. But it was that moment when I was 19 years old is when I said, yo, this dude is only dating me because I keep buying him things. It's like, I thought that I was just being nice. I was making a lot of, good money and shit. So I felt like I should spoil my man. And then I said, this dude is not even spoiling me. Thank you, Lev. I said, he doesn't buy me anything. I didn't want anything. I felt like that was, wrong. But the bottom line is that you can't buy love. That shit is not even temporary. And if you want to buy somebody something extravagant, like do something, like I would have given her own business. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't like dudes just don't think. You love your girl. Don't buy her no fucking Prada purse. Get her a fucking vendor list. Let her make her own money. You know what I mean?
About that.
If I love somebody, I'm going to do whatever I can to help them get money. You ain't going to spend my money. I love you, but I love you. So like I said to Gino, like, I buy him things sometimes. He buys me things. But I said to him, look, you love RC cars. Why don't I get you a vendor list so you can sell accessories or something? I mean, I don't know. I'll help you build a store. But don't buy these bitches no extravagant gifts. If you really think you got an A1 bitch on your side, let her know we going into business together.
Period.
I got you a vendor list because you like them lashes and shit. I know you're going to kill it because you on social media all day anyway, girl. So yeah, when we gonna do this? She could be like, I thought that you were gonna go check me to get my lashes done. I didn't know that you were buying me a Vanderlast.
Ew, stop. Stop.
I do a lot of voices, guys. I have a lot of voices.
That's awful. That is.
That's what they're gonna say. Like, I didn't know. That's my Kim K. I call that the Kim K. Hey guys, it's Kim.
Nope. Oh, well, let me read you what the baby mama said, though.
Let's hear it. Let's try.
So she shut the fuck. Let's see. Not everyone's a fan of the new truck. One of Bag's baby mamas saw the videos and the celebration, decided to hop on Facebook Live with her own 2 cents, which I tried to listen to so I could have the clip, but she don't speak English, so I don't know. I ain't know what the hell half of what she was saying. She goes by the name China Santana. Listen, black ladies, y'all need to stop using Santana for everything. Not everything is a Santana. Not everybody's a China. Not everybody's an Asian doll. Y'all need to come up with some better shit.
Merciless.
Everybody's name is freaking Santana or Montana. Stop it. No, you're not. Anyway, let's see. Baby mama goes by the name China Santana on Facebook, called out Moneybag for the Lambo truck. Also, while posting other subliminals on her IG story, she shared the status, "Damn, baby daddy, you're doing it like that," with a ton of laughing emojis. Oh, she hurt behind it because she went on a profanity-laced rant about Ari's new whip, which that's what she sounded like to me. China also seemed to be arguing with Ari fans and Bag. Hold on. Somebody wrote this. Cannot write. Damn, Shade Room. China also seemed to be arguing with fans of Ari and Bag in her DMs, and some took shots at people harassing her in the DMs. All that shit y'all sending me ain't put no pressure on shit, bitch. You hoes out of state. Y'all don't have facts about nothing. So she said a few more things, admitting she was upset that Bag gave Ari a Lambo truck because they've only been together 9 months. China says she's known Moneybag Yo for years and that they even messed around 9 months ago. Wait a second. So he's still... Oh, he double bagging. Okay, money. I see what you're doing. So she also suggested Moneybag chose an industry girlfriend once he reached a certain level of fame. Oh, Moneybag bagging.
Bagging and tagging and sagging and wagging.
Bruh.
Like, what the hell is up with that?
Like, y'all messed around 9 months ago. They've been together for 9 months, so he was still messing around with you while dating Ari, but Ari got a truck. So guess what? You lost, bitch.
Pathetic.
My thing is, I don't care how I'm not buying you. No.
Look at Leonard has he says it's almost about the woman. The same woman just want the
Some women just want the purse. They don't give a duck. I know I did the same thing.
What the duck? What the fuck is going on in here?
There you go.
I love that.
Don't give a duck. I sent that to you one time too.
Yeah, I know. And did I send you the emoji with the duck with the knife?
What the duck?
He said she got that Jada box. That might be
for real.
A new thing now. The Jada box.
You heard it here first on the RTIM show.
Hashtag
the Jada box. And you have to say it like that. Put the effects on it though. Put the effects on.
The Jada box.
Oh goodness. Oh shit. Shy Glizzy, bruh. Okay, we need to discuss some things first. He and Lil Uzi Vert appear to have a little tension. Well, he's got some tension with Uzi Vert. Uzi ain't paying no attention to Shy Glizzy at all because he said they worked on a song together, they collaborated, and apparently there was a verbal exchange that Uzi wasn't going to charge for the collab for his verse, but then he says Rock Nation trying to come back, double back, like, "Hey, yo, bro, where that money at?" And so he got a little upset and says, and I quote, "Oh goodness, yeah. See, when you got to do your homework." He says, "Got Rock Nation reaching out, talking about a check after the song already out, and I spoke to your little ass directly. That's some sucker ass shit. Then you can't even hit me back and tell me yourself. Niggas be weird as shit. I ain't ever paid for a verse in my life. I don't even do the internet shit, but since you seem to not see my message, nigga, fuck you." I mean, come on now.
Dan, they really be charging for features like that when you're famous? Like, what the fuck?
Like, who? You don't pay for features, so how the hell? Why the hell? I mean, Uzi is under contract, so anybody he works with, there's got to be some. It can't be no verbal exchange like, "No, I ain't gonna charge you on this one, dog." No, he's under. There's some paperwork behind this.
You know, there's literally some people that just don't understand the process of this shit at all. They don't get it.
It kind of blows my mind that he thought that everything was going to be good on a word and a handshake.
No, that ain't
it.
That ain't how it works. This is why I really think like that there's like a lot of artists and shit like that really think that it's just like we're going to talk about it and you're going to get paid. Like, shit has to be like in order. Like, this is why you have labels. This is why you have management. This is why you have all these shits in place so that it protects you and them. It ain't all about you.
Right.
So it's like, if people don't understand that, like we were saying earlier with, you know, people talking about, yeah, Leonard says, get them split sheets. Yeah. Like, it's more than it's more than just saying like I be seeing on Twitter a lot. People be like, yo, I can't wait to do this feature with you. And I'm like, y'all talking a good game right now, but I hope the shit hits the fan, you know, when y'all see the reality of how this shit is done. Like, cause a lot of people are not educated on none of this shit. That's why, you know, I laugh. I'm like, I'm not gonna say I laugh. I just shake my head like, yo, come on. Really? DistroKid. I call it DistroKid Records, you know, because y'all think that this shit is a
DistroKid Entertainment.
Y'all think that DistroKid is a fucking label, and it's not. You know, it's just distribution. That's why it's called a distribution company. It's not
distro. It says it in the name. Distro.
It's not publishing. It's not. It's y'all need to do your research and homework. Like, honestly, consultations are not free, but I do offer them with me and my label with Mr. Leonard. Sixth Borough. So at the end of the day, like, y'all need to watch how these celebrities are moving and apply it to your life, because, you know, they get fucked over too, believe it or not. They really do.
As far as the song is concerned, I mean, if Rock Nation is saying that Glizzy needs to, you know, hand over a check for the verse and he doesn't pay, can they take that out of his royalties?
Let's ask Leonard.
And I'm asking because I really don't know, because I've never heard of an industry rapper not pay for a feature and say, hey, me and such and such, like, say me and you, we get on the track together and you shake your hand with me and say, hey, don't worry about paying me for the collab. And then your management comes to me like, you need to pay us for that verse. But Minx and I talked about it. We shook hands. She did not charge me. You did not charge me, but that was you. You're still under obligation under a label.
Well, it depends on how they signed me. If they signed me under, oh yeah, Leonard says they can have the record pulled.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, like that's the label. When you sign to a label, ladies and gentlemen, depending on how you constructed this label, this agreement, like with marriages, like we just talked about, there's certain things that you can and cannot do. That's why you have to reach out to your label first and have them give you the direction of what it is that they will approve you to do. That's why I keep saying, y'all motherfuckers want to be signed so bad. I be looking about how y'all move on Instagram and shit. Talk about, oh, look, we working, and you hear a little snippet of the song in the background. That shit don't happen in real life, honey.
Okay, Rock Nation isn't a label per se. They offer management and music publishing.
That sounds like a label to me.
I mean, that's what I'm reading. Private limited liability company. That's what I'm reading.
But there, you can say I'm not a woman and still have titties and an ass. Okay, that it still makes you a woman. So regardless if they're saying, oh, we're not a label per se, but you're doing label shit, you're still technically a label. Leonard says if they did paperwork with the artist, then that's a different story.
Yeah, Glizzy said it was just everything was verbal. There was no signing of anything saying that he owed Vert for the verse.
No. But was it verbal when he signed up with Rock Nation? Because I'm pretty sure he had to sign an agreement.
Oh, I don't know on Uzi's part. You know, anybody that collabs with you have to. I don't know how that.
If I'm signed to a label, okay, I'll give you an example. Let's say me and Rihanna have a nice drink, hopefully. And Rihanna says, Minx, I love your beats. I want to hop on your beats. And I say, okay, Rihanna, you gorgeous, gorgeous creature. No homo, maybe.
Get your tongue out of our ass.
And and then I say to Rihanna,
You stupid.
and then I say to Rihanna, hey, Rihanna, here's my beats and shit. And then she comes to me and says, I'm sorry, Minx, but Rock Nation says that I can't hop on your beats because you're not a cleared producer on their roster. And I apologize. That can happen.
Yeah.
That can happen.
But
I'm like, damn you, Rihanna, I love you. No, I'm kidding.
No, paperwork is everything, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care if you spit on each other's hands, you do a blood oath. I don't care what y'all do. Have your paperwork. Because now Glizzy mad at Uzi when it's out of Uzi's control. At this point.
The dude is signed. He signed a deal. You can't stop fucking with people that did not read their contracts. How about that? Stop making music with people that don't know how to read.
I mean, Uzi should have known better to like say, all right, word, we just gonna do this. You don't owe me. No, that's not how that works because your management is gonna want their percent. They're gonna want their cut off this song.
And if he did that without management's permission, that's actually a breach of his contract. You know, you're supposed to discuss
That part.
everything with management. So it's like he's gonna get hurt on all different levels. They're probably gonna pull the record. They're probably gonna say you're in breach of contract. The management's gonna say, "What the fuck was you thinking? You should have talked to us first before you hopped on this track." He's gonna lose a lot.
And this song, they say is old.
Well,
hold on a second. Someone commented, the song is on Uzi's album, so they wanted Glizzy to pay to be featured on an Uzi song. Yeah, I'm with Shy on this one. That's some fuck shit. No. I mean, yeah, y'all don't know no.
No, I don't. It don't work.
No.
So they did bad business.
Yeah, it's all it was.
Now you got bad blood. You got bad blood. Now you're gonna risk a record because you didn't do shit, the right way.
Let me see.
Bees like that.
Look up this song real quick. It's called Right or Wrong.
Know exactly how he did his business. Was it right or was it wrong?
Or was it wrong? Well, it's not too damn old. Y'all just came out with this shit like a few weeks ago.
Oh. Leonard says it's all about what they sign. It is all about what they sign. If they're signing shit and they don't know what they're doing or talking about.
Yeah, this came out in June.
Okay, yeah. So they're going to recover those funds and they're going to take that shit down. And then he's going to still blame him for it.
Yeah.
He's still going to blame him for it. He's going to be like, it's your fault, you stupid mother. And be like, yo, read your contract. That's all.
Let's see. Glizzy went on to add context to the situation, explaining that Rock Nation is contacting him on behalf of Uzi to collect on a feature they did together. Per Glizzy, this violates the verbal agreement that he had with Uzi. Got Rock Nation reaching out, talking about a check after the song already out. Yeah, but you can't do... Hold on. Fans may have first heard Glizzy and Uzi together on the track Super Freak from Shy's 2018 project Fully Loaded. Since then, Uzi has signed a management deal with Rock Nation. He also collaborated with Glizzy again for Shy's latest single, Right or Wrong, which dropped in June. Although Glizzy doesn't specify which feature has caused this rift, it's presumed to be Right or Wrong, as Rock Nation wasn't handling Uzi's business in 2018.
You're right. Leonard says they should just take his vocals off, or they may just take his vocals off. And that's going to be even worse to have somebody else replace him on his own track.
I mean, Glizzy was the feature, so yeah, take that shit off. If that's what you have to do, take it off.
That's what they're going to do. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to say, yep.
Or pull the song, have someone collab on it, do the shit the right way this time, sign your paperwork, and then re-release it.
Yeah, that sounds like what they're going to have to do.
Because that verbal shit, like Leonard said,
no, that nothing verbal. The only thing that verbally that holds up in court is a threat. Okay,
right.
That's the only thing that if you can verbally, like, if I say, "Oh, I'm going to kill you," okay, and you take me to court behind it, or I get locked up, you can go to a police officer and say, "That bitch said she's going to kill me." That's hearsay. That's hearsay. Hearsay is not admissible in court on some instances, but when it comes to music shit, nothing verbally holds up. Nothing verbally. If I say to Drake, "Yo, I want to murder you on your own track. Let's do this feature," and he's like, "All right, Minx, you hating ass bitch." I'm like, okay.
Oh boy. Nah. I've been trying to keep up with this whole Pusha situation, that low key diss. You know what? That was trash. And I'll say that. I mean, we sit here, excuse me, and because, oh my gosh, Push's VA, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't mean shit. That means absolutely nothing. Push, that was some tacky shit to diss a man on another man album. He ain't even here.
And he's dead.
And he's gone. And you sitting there dissing a man on another man's album that's not here to defend himself. Now it's going to look like that he's low key in the shit when he ain't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hollywood 153 says trash.
It was trash. It was definitely trash. Nah, Pusha right. No, Pusha right. No, he's not. That was some corny shit. That was cornball shit for Push. And I know we don't like to talk shit about him because, oh my gosh, he got bars and he's dope. Yeah, that might be so, but still, you don't do that. I thought it was pretty corny for you to sit there and talk about a man's sickness, which that was a low blow too.
Oh yeah, that was
when he talked about 40 having MS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was it. He was talking about 40 having MS and some other crazy shit. That was corny too.
He went Keyok.
That was awful.
Yeah, that was OD, excessive.
That was very excessive. But now you've taken it a step further and you sitting there dissing the man on the Dead Man's album.
Damn.
What they should have done with that was when they heard it, they should have took that off. Like, nah, Push, you got to come back with something else. That looks a little.
But you already know the label. The label is going to be excited over anything that is going to bring them attention. So they're part of that.
But at what cost, though? But at what cost? Like, why would you want that type of publicity because you dissed a man on the Dead Man's album? You don't do that.
Well, I still think that him and Drake should have duked it out way before, when that shit when it was brewing, they should have duked it out at that time. Well,
like I said before, and I'm going to be keeping my eye on this because I think that because, Drake's in album mode right now, so he probably is not even going to pay attention or respond to what Push has said. However, when he does get a hold to it, watch he run back and tell Jay Prince, and Jay Prince gonna dead that shit again. He gonna send Push a cease and desist or some bullshit ass. Quit talking about my mans like that. You know, something. He's gonna run to Jay Prince. We're gonna end up hearing this again.
Right.
And it's stupid. It's just plain as stupid. That was trash, Push. VA or not, that was trash. Ain't riding.
It wasn't the right, it wasn't the right timing.
Terrible timing. All he could have done was put out a freestyle or, put out his own beat and did that shit. Or let the shit go. Cause nobody was thinking about y'all's beef. After Jay Prince said, yo, dead that shit, it was deaded. Nobody was thinking about it. And here you come rehashing some bullshit. Well, allegedly it has nothing to do with Drake, but I mean, when you read the bar, it's like all roads lead to Drake. This man is living rent-free in Push's mind. And in yours too, because you can't stand him yet.
Yeah, I really can't at all.
But your daughter loves him.
She's obsessed.
Right. Super obsessed. Anyway. Let's wait, have you done your manifestation first?
Yes. Actually, yeah, I said in the beginning
At the top of the show. Okay.
the manifestation was for Vern.
Okay.
I invested in some gear from him. I actually as well, I found a business card.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we got all the other business out the way before we dig into the meat and potatoes of the.
Yeah, I think we have time for one because this little girl out here is losing her mind.
Uh-oh.
This bracelet here, if you guys could see that. All right, this was made by one of my really good friends. Her name is Jackie Rose. Okay, you guys can follow her on Instagram. I'm going to put up the information. Jackie Rose Collection. She specifies in handmade artwork. And this is obviously the evil eye. A lot of you guys see that as an emoji at times. The evil eye, it thwarts off evil energy and spirits that people throw at you because they have no life. But she does a lot of copper wire, which is good for conscious energy. And, you definitely want to reach out to her. Obviously, I love her. She's dope. And I said to her the other day, I said, look, if this was a couple of years ago and I was in high school again, I think we would have been best of friends. But I do appreciate her. Again, Jackie Rose, she is a tattoo artist. She's as well as she does holistic healing. And she also does other positive mantras if you're looking to have a spiritual cleansing and things like that. She's very positive with that. All right. So you guys definitely follow her on Instagram, cop some of her beautiful, beautiful pieces. She gave one to Gina, actually. She gave her a purple one, which is very sweet of her. And prices are very affordable. And, again, shout out to Jackie Rose.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been brought to our attention. It's a bullshit. We got to start off with that.
Oh, hell no.
Apparently, there has been some beef. Well, it's not beef, but your YouTube. I'm not YouTube. Your Twitter followers and the Twitterverse goes off about stuff like this. Apparently, what's a better distribution thing for your beats, whether it's Track Train, who did that logo by the way, or BeatStars. It's been going on all weekend about how Track Train was better, how BeatStars was better, how BeatStars has distribution for a mere $1.99 or whatever it is a month. Track Train has a better interface, this, that, and the bleep, blah, blah, bloop. I'm not too familiar with Track Train. Maybe Minx is, but let's get into BeatStars first. Mr. Abe Batshon, the CEO, quote unquote, of BeatStars, has been doing a little tweeting and deleting, but thank God for screenshots because I'm gonna get them. Uh, let's go ahead and get into this. So, a mutual tweeter that Minx and I follow, hold on a second, goes by the name of Thro Tobin. He had posted up a screenshot of his emails, and I guess he uses TrackTrain to sell his beats, and he's doing the screen record of all these emails saying that he was making a sale. What didn't show us how much he was selling them for, but we'll get to that in a second. So Mr. Abe Batshon says, if you want to stay broke and never sell a beat, then be my guest and go use the competition. Ask TrickTrain. Ooh, how much revenue they generate for their users. LOL, I'll wait. Producers are about to earn over $60 million this year on BeatStars. Fuck out of here with this nonsense. Then it goes on. Someone came in. You come out here tweeting like BeatStars is some cheat code. Your upload system is ass. And I've had a premium membership and was pretty consistent and still ain't sell shit on your site. This is the one. He came back against this guy and says, I just listened to your beats and they sound like my 5-year-old made them. Don't fucking talk to me about building businesses when you've only uploaded 8 beats in a year. Please go put your energy into learning how to make music. People will buy and stop making yourself a victim. Yo, Abe, the hell's going on with you, bro? Like, and then he comes back the next day talking about some woosah, only positive energy. Listen here, bro. Number one, if you're supposed to be a CEO of a business, you don't sit there and talk shit about people who could have come to your platform. You don't talk shit about, anything. You don't do that. That's how you drive away business, because the people that do use your product, when they see you talking shit about other producers and what their beats sound like, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this nigga wildin'," and they're gonna not use BeatStars because it looks like he doesn't care about the producers. It looks like he's just shitting on everybody, and that's basically what you just saw in those tweets. And there was a lot more, but I'm not gonna sit there and screenshot everything. I've got shit to do, right? Anyway, but it's sad, because if you are a CEO of a so-called company, your main goal is to bring people to your business and to help them, well, this is how we do this and this is how we do that. And if you'd like, I could show you, positive. You don't sit there and tell another producer that his beats are trash or her beats are trash and it sound like your toddler ass kid made them and go be broke somewhere else. You don't do that. I used to be on BeatStars, but I couldn't. I think it was the whole interface deal of it. It was just a lot that I couldn't understand, and I stopped using it. Everybody remembers SoundClick. SoundClick came before all this shit. Let's just go ahead and put that out there. A lot of us come up off the SoundClick era. You have Superstar O, Johnny Giuliano, a lot of these OG, Epic the Dawn. You have all these OG producers that came up out of SoundClick first. They were the grandfather of this beat leasing, selling shit. So when he comes out, Thompson BeatStars is the number one. It's the people's platform. No, it's not. It's some copy and paste ass shit with some additions. And while it sounds good and while it looks good, you, sir, are making your business look like shit because you're talking shit about all of these producers. How you expect people to look up to you and want to go to your seminars and want to do your webinars and have these talks with you if they see how you speak to other producers? Me personally, if I saw that and I saw you speaking to my fellow producer friend like that, I wouldn't use your platform. As a matter of fact, I'd probably report your ass for being a fucking bully. But that's neither here nor there. Abe, that was trash. Like, that was some trashy ass, trash shit. Like, you don't do that. Right. That's wrong. That is foul. That's fucked up. I'm not with that. I'm just not with that at all.
And you know what? Regardless, from whatever nasty things that I've been saying on Twitter, I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I keep it real and I don't really care. Okay. The problem with, which I've been saying for a long time, is that BeatStars is a fucking scam. Okay. Everybody wants to sit there and jerk off. Oh my God, I'm coming. I don't agree with their business ethic. I think that they're a big ass fucking lie. They're a sham. You have people that have been on BeatStars and paying for some of these little seminars and shit, and they haven't sold one beat. So the way that my mentality is if I'm paying each month for something and I'm not seeing a change or results that are in my favor from my investment, then that means that there's something wrong with either something that I'm doing or something that you're doing. And quite frankly, I've been saying this for such a long time and people want to dispute me and shit. And I think it's all out of fear. Okay. You guys are so afraid to just be a lone wolf. You're afraid to start your own trends. Okay. There's a lot of successful producers that are not on BeatStars. You don't need a third party platform to quote unquote blow up as a producer. Now, Smooth Producer Midnight over on Instagram says, fun fact, BeatStars soldiers be trying to recruit me daily to the point where I had to block a few. Well, this is the problem, right? And a lot of y'all saw this on my podcast a long time ago when I had came out and I said that I thought that BeatStars was sexist and that they did not really gear towards female producers. Now, BeatStars CEO appointed all of these manhandlers to fucking come and calm me down in my DMs. And I was like, who the fuck asked y'all to DM me? Right? So they're like, oh, we do cater to female producers and we do this and we do that. In my mind, I'm saying to myself, if you are not guilty of something, then you don't have to send anybody to do damage control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big ass podcaster. I'm not on some Joe Budden status yet. I'm not huge. I'm just Minx Couture with a podcast because y'all motherfuckers said I couldn't rap and my beats was whack. So I created a podcast and a platform so I could play my shit 24/7, 365 and make my fucking money that y'all are not streaming. Now, anybody else that wants to come along with me for the ride, I appreciate it. But the problem with BeatStars is that as a female producer, and I've said this and I've provided receipts, I joined BeatStars in 2016. I have not seen a red fucking cent from my monetized. We're not talking about beat sales. I don't care about the beat sales. It's the fact that they say that BeatStars is geared towards artists and producers. They also said that you can monetize your SoundCloud. Okay. Shout out to Westlife. Shout out to Vicky. Shout out to Smooth Producer. All the whole family's here.
Yeah, we up in there.
So I said to them, I emailed them and I said, how can you please explain to me about how this monetization shit works? So they were like, you got to do this, and that, a couple of drops of blood. You got to dance with goats. Basically, they were asking you for the whole 9, which I did. They sent me an email, which I have still, that states that Minx Couture, your SoundCloud has been monetized. Now, you mean to tell me between that and when my song In It to Win It came out, I think I got about 18,000 streams, that warranted for BeatStars to pay me 2 fucking cents?
What? Wait, whoa. What?
2 cents. They sent me a PayPal of 2 cents. The fuck am I going to do with 2 cents? So in my mind, I'm saying to myself, like, okay, 18,000 streams. I was promoting the shit heavy. A lot of people liked it. And I had it on BeatStars. I had In It to Win It on BeatStars prior to me distributing it worldwide because I wasn't really sure if I wanted to put it on Spotify. I wanted to be that person to just have my music exclusively one place. I could show you guys screenshots. I could show you guys 1 cent, 1 cent, 2 cents, 1 cent, 2 cents. I said, what the fuck am I going to do with 3 cents? What am I going to do with 4 cents? If I'm getting 18,000 streams, why the fuck are y'all only paying me 2 cents? And then they stopped paying me. I was looking forward to that 1 cent per month. I was looking forward to it. Looking, BeatStars has sent you a PayPal. So I said to them, I said, yo, like, what's going on? I mean, then they want to get into people on Instagram, on Twitter who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, fuck Catch Me Karma. And fuck Benjamin Einfeld. Fuck the both of you up the ass sideways with a Brillo pad. Y'all. Trying to keep it straight. Y'all motherfuckers are sitting there telling artists and shit, oh, well, you got to get SoundCloud Go, SoundCloud Pulse, whatever the fuck it is you're telling these artists, that's not the truth. So fuck them. They don't know what they're talking about. Now, when I went to Repost Network is how you monetize your SoundCloud, because Repost Network is a company that is by SoundCloud. Because SoundCloud's like, look, this is just way too much. I got to deal with these motherfuckers. I got to deal with those motherfuckers. So what they did was they said, we're going to just create our own distribution platform and that's it. Okay, smooth producer. So I said, all right. So I asked them, I said, is there some reason as to why? Because I've been getting paid for my streams on SoundCloud through Repost Network. But they refused to release my song In It to Win It from monetization from Repost Network to monetize it. So that's why I say fuck BeatStars. They took my money. They took my money. They took my money.
This just in. One of the screenshots that I had posted, Ruler, he says, this is how the owner of BeatStars talks to people, tries to belittle and shit on people. You're a clown. I hope you find a way to be meaningful in your life and lift people up instead of bringing people down. He says, someone commented, his reaction is the sign of a guilty conscience. For someone with his success level to stoop to that level is very telling. They definitely don't have the most honest business practices. Throw Tobin says, why did I diss BeatStars? BeatStars has been trying to defame Track Train for the past 3 years with some personal weirdo shit. Even tried to get the site hacked and taken down a couple years back. Someone says, wait, what? Got any screenshots or anything about BeatStars defaming Track Train? Not saying I don't believe it. He says, check recent tweets. So he's put up some screenshots. He says, that whole conversation was so bizarre. Like, why can't there be room for anyone? Someone else commented, I was weak when the BeatStars dude came for you the other day. You could see what they worried about over there. Apparently, I made the right decision. Track Train is the wave, somebody else commented. Bro just landed him a sponsorship deal. I don't know. Someone says, anytime a puppet responds, you know the shit you are saying is the truth. Track Train all day, Track Train all day.
Yes.
So I'm about to go to Mr. Throw Tobin's Twitter.
No, but did you see when I retweeted Throw Tobin, when I said this morning, I said, look, the way that this dude went off on people, right? I said, as a business, as an LLC, like I'm an LLC legally, I can say, go fuck yourself, go fuck your mother. I could say that. And you know what? My followers can cancel me.
I remember when Internet Money used to use BeatStars, and they were sponsored by BeatStars, and then they found out how the shit really works. And Taz Taylor himself was using I think he started using Airbit before Airbit became the shit.
Yeah, that's what I use, Airbit.
And people was using My Flash Store.
Yeah.
And so he tweeted, this was a couple years back though, I do remember this. Taz Taylor says, look how My Flash Store continues to bite BeatStars. How the fuck are y'all still on our piss poor platform? And it's, oh boy tweeted back, sure thing, we do what we always do, and that's steal from BeatStars. I think it's time to go to London for a seminar, ha ha ha. Yeah. I do remember that.
Hold on.
Abe deleted his tweet, so I guess that means I won.
And then I retweeted him and I said this morning, I said, I'm an LLC. I can tell you to go fuck yourself, go fuck your mother, and nothing will happen. Maybe some people will cancel me. Some people may not. It does not affect my business at all financially. Okay. Well, maybe if I have money coming in like that. But when you are a corporation, because BeatStars is not an LLC. It's not a limited liability partnership. It's not a company by producers. This company is a corporation. When you cross that threshold into corporation, that means that you have investors, and investors are the ones that you have to bend over and take it, because these are the people that are paying for your company to thrive. So I said I would not be surprised if by the end of today, that CEO for BeatStars is going to take down all these tweets. And what happened?
He took him down.
Took them down because it's not, BeatStars is not a company that y'all think it is. That's why on Twitter, I'm going to be sharing this live right now so everybody can get into this conversation because, you know, they may not want to talk to two female producers. Who knows? But what I'm saying is these are the fucking facts here. Okay. The fucking facts are so simple. BeatStars is a publicly, once you decide that, hey, you know, this ain't Shark Tank. Because when you go on Shark Tank as a startup company, okay, you have to be able to prove financials in order for an investor to say, I'm going to invest in that. And I posted up the evidence to prove that BeatStars is a startup company and has been a startup company since it was Beat Kings. Because everyone keeps forgetting, a new name, a rebrand, still the same company. So Beat Kings is what it was. And because female producers were saying, that's not right. Why would I put my beat on here and say, check me out on Beat Kings? So they changed it to BeatStars. Still corny, but still. Now, when they did that, how do you think that they got all this money for an investor to say, I can match it or double or triple it? They stole it from you guys.
That's crazy.
This is what they do. Okay, because you have so many. If you go to the Better Business Bureau and read some of the stories, you have young producers saying that this dude, DJ Payne 1, stole their beat and sold it to an industry person. So these producers are willingly uploading their beats, and then you're having industry producers recreating them or just flat out jacking it. So I'm like, y'all, everybody wanted to call me a hater a couple of months ago. Or you just mad because you're not making no money and shit. I was like, bitch, I am making money. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm fighting for the artist, the shit that Benjamin Einfield thinks he's doing. I'm fighting for the artist. My job as a podcaster for my show is to expose scams. And BeatStars is a fucking scam. And if people want to live in denial and all that bullshit, that's great. But a startup company has your financials. I was joking around Westlife about this. They have your financials. They have your information to deposit money. They have your information to take money out. You trust that? I don't. Couldn't be.
I do have a question. And I guess it's just for you know, whoever is tuned in and what you guys think. DJ Payne 1 tweeted a few days ago. Notice how producers been saying, notice how producers haven't been, he can't fucking write, or I can't fucking read. Notice how producers having been calling YouTube, SoundClick, BeatStars, the internet, the industry, too saturated for years. Notice how there are plenty other producers building amazing careers in spite of this. Okay, well, it's still too saturated. It's way oversaturated.
Look, the problem with this shit, and I hate to say it, but someone needs to say it, and I will say it. Everybody can't be a producer. Everybody can't make beats, right? Everybody can't do it. You can try. Some of y'all make beats and it's hot and you're just like, yo, I got to sell this shit. I got to make a beat store. I got to do this. But everybody can't do that, because what happens is that the majority of the beats that I hear that is sent to me, that are solicited to me, they all sound the same. You're using the same, and then everybody in their mind, oh, I'm going to make a beat kit. Okay, but unless you sat in front of a mic and said, I want to make a clap, and you do this, and you record it, and then you do it. Okay, I'm going to make a kick. And you take that sound, and then you EQ it, and you do all the crazy shit. I'm going to make, hi-hats. And you record that. Then I can understand you selling a fucking beat kit, because you made those sounds. But if you take already existing sounds from stock programs and then you do your little magic and shit to it, you're still pirating.
Still.
It's still stealing. It's not your kit. If you're like, oh, I like the way that sounds when I fart, and you take a fucking microphone and put it up your ass and then you fart, and then you take that sound and fuck around with it and EQ it and all that crazy shit, then I can understand you selling that. But why? Like, what? All these producers, this will make it's like, I get it.
Hey yo. I got a new sound for the 808. Listen. That's the new 808. Watch everybody use my shit.
Watch everybody literally use your shit. Now, this is the thing I have to say. I get it. We're all in this business to make money. I get it. But you got too many people that know how to sell beats. They know how to make beats and nothing else. I don't see none of y'all I made 10 beats today. Okay. I go to the beat store. It sounds all the same. You took the same sound, the same beat, and you just changed up the fucking tempos. You may have skipped this. You may have changed the quantization of a kick. It's the same beat.
Y'all same 808s, the same hat, the same everything, the same keyboarding, the same everything.
Y'all are not, honestly, a lot of you producers, you're not doing nothing special. I haven't heard that like, oh my God, I have to follow this person because these beats are just so fucking amazing because it's different. Smooth Producer Midnight implements sounds from video games, which I find is dope. So I rock with him because his sound is different.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have all these other motherfuckers that, my beat is hot, but realistically,
your beat sounds like 15 other producers.
What placement are you getting? Hold on. Smooth Producer says, the problem is that they're not honest. I tell people up front what I use and what I sampled and what's mine and what's not. One thing I never do is recreate or copy. I've never done that. This is why when people say your beats are different, I don't even take offense to it. At first I used to say, well, they're only saying that because I'm a bitch. No, what you're hearing from me is different because beat making is supposed to be different. The whole purpose of making beats is to create a record. Okay. This is why back in the day when we made beats, we had artists already. What producer none of you producers have artists. So you ain't shit. Your little $20 beats maker sale or I got 8 beats for $3. That doesn't mean nothing. A lot of these artists.
You know what? Stop doing that.
Yeah, that's
stop. 62 beats for $10. Why?
But and the last part that I have to say about this, because I'm in no way, shape, or form saying that I'm the best producer out here. I never have and never will. But I'm actually one of the producers that are out here. I am my artist. So when you hear beats that I put out, these are beats that I made for me. So when you got these motherfuckers like, oh, you ain't selling beats because your beats is trash. Okay, but I didn't ask you that because my beats don't have a price for a reason.
And they're not for you.
They're not for you. I put out my beats because I want people to see what my capability is. Like, oh, okay, so she's good with the R&B joints. Okay. Oh, she's good with making melodies like that. Okay. Now you come to me and you say, Minx, Japaneseism or Japanism, that beat is hard. I like that style, the beats per minute. I like how you transitioned into this and that. I would love to have a beat like that. So you're telling me a name of a beat that I made. So now I can create it because I know what you're looking for. But you producers literally put beats out because you want artists to construct a song around your beat. What if I don't like that arrangement?
Tight beat ass.
Yeah, what if I don't like that arrangement? Oh, well, yeah, you got to buy the stems. Okay, well, if I buy the stems, I'm going to have to chop up the whole shit. And then, of course, you have this new scandal going around about this royalty-free shit. Y'all really took this whole concept of beat making to a level where it's not fun anymore.
You're making me not want to do this shit no more.
Honestly, like I literally, when I make beats now, I'm just like, okay, well, if I upload this, they're going to tell me 100 things that's wrong with it. Oh my God, they're going to suggest that I use hi-hats that will slice your eardrums.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all need to chill out with these some songs. It's really bad when you listen to a beat and it hurts. You ever listen to a beat and the way that they EQ'd the shit, it hurts? Like you literally like, oh my
Your
God.
ears are so tired after you, like your ears need a break from listening. Period.
Not even that. Like I blocked that producer. You're going to kill my ears. You're going to kill. This beat is hard. Yeah, I know.
I can't hear anymore. Thanks.
I'm going to lose my hearing by the time this gets to 1 minute and 36 seconds.
Monique Winning, and shout out to Monique Winning. She tweeted, producer Twitter got me wanting to take another hiatus from this app for real, because y'all do the absolute most.
Yeah, producer Twitter is just such a mind fuck. Smooth producer Midnight says slice that hi-hats to 1/18th.
Why?
Vinny says, my little brother, he says, I don't buy beats. I sit with the producer as they make it because we are crafting a song together. Thank you. Thank you. A lot of you so-called producers, you couldn't construct a beat based on an artist's direction if they fucking paid you. I used to sit in the studio. I would talk to my artist. Hey, how's life? My man cheated on me. Okay, we gonna make a beat around that. And that's what we did. Y'all killed the entire concept of creation because you're so hungry for fucking $5, $10, $15, $20. Every conversation that you have with a producer is just so fucking mind-numbing. I'm like, do you even enjoy this shit? Do you enjoy this? Do you enjoy what you do? Or is this just a quantity thing? Smooth producer says, problem is artists don't have patience. Some artists don't have patience. You're absolutely correct.
And you know, that's something that they have to fix. They have to, because once again, a producer ain't just sitting in front of this laptop or in front of their computer all day just making beats and thinking about you. They got other shit they have to do.
Well, who's in control of the session? The artist or the engineer?
The engineer's in charge of that.
Okay, so then the artist, like I grew up in that shit. I used to watch how my dad controlled a session. That artist wasn't telling him, oh, well, I like how that melody went. Like, you know, harmonizing. I like how that harmony went. And my dad would tell him, you know what? Then you sit here. You mix it. Oh, well, I can't do that, Mr. Waters. Okay, so then you let me do my job and you do your job.
Yeah. Also, men, producers. Damn it. I hate that I have to say this. I don't know if any of y'all have actually done this, but if so, stop it. Courtesy of Monique Winning again. She had posted up a tweet that's since been deleted, I think, about this fellow producer that offered to help her with her production. Now, I don't know if you guys please follow her on Twitter if you haven't. She's nice. But he offered to help her.
I remember that.
Yeah. Like, why is it that you guys always tell a woman producer that something is missing? It's almost there, but something is missing. Send it to me and let me help you fix it. No, bitch, I didn't ask you for that.
Let's EQ that just a little bit. You know, there's something off about, you know what, just send me the whole thing and I'll do it over. That's happened to me.
That will never happen to me, because that would be the end of this whole conversation. Like, let me
I'm like, when it comes to female producers, because I've said this before, and there's been a lot of producers that really has said to me on Instagram that it's all in my head. Well, maybe you're just not good. Maybe. I've heard male producers that are tridash. And y'all hype these niggas up to high heaven like you ready to eat their ass. So I don't understand why that same type of hype can't be done for. It's like you guys, you act like, oh, I support female producers. No, the fuck you don't.
Because if you did, you wouldn't come off condescending and then say, well, I don't mean in disrespect. I'm just trying to help you. If that ain't the most passive aggressive ass help I've ever gotten in my life,
no,
I don't need it.
It's at the point now where you literally say to yourself, like, as a female producer, I'm like, yo, do I even want to just call myself a female producer anymore? Like, I kind of just wanted to start saying now, like, look, I make beats here and there. You know, I know how to make beats.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that I am a female producer has been nothing but a deterrent for me. Like, I have people pop, like, there's dudes that literally might, like, you know what my handle is on Instagram. It says, on Twitter, it says female producer.
In big caps.
And
All
then-
caps.
And I had to make it all caps because I guess somebody thought something different. And then somebody says to me, you know, maybe, you know, your beats are not that great. This was from what's his face, that famous dude that everybody keeps using him. I forgot his name. I forgot. It's gonna come to me. He said your beats are not that great. That's what he said. I had that as my header for a couple of weeks. Another industry producer is telling me my beats aren't great, but I never hit him up for shit. So if my beats aren't so great, why do industry producers copy my melodies? If my beats aren't so great, how come the majority of my catalog has been jacked? Nobody could seem to answer that for me if my beats are so trash. Personally, I don't care anymore because I don't make beats for y'all. I keep saying all the time, I don't make beats for y'all. I make beats because I enjoy making beats. Y'all took the fun out of beat
But
making.
y'all are really OD off this whole, yo, kicks are dead. We're not using kicks anymore. We're using, okay, do you. Fuck it up. I don't care.
Yeah, it just, look, however way someone decides that they want to make a beat, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you, but don't put down other people.
Don't do it.
Don't put down other people.
The producer community, you would think, and I guess it was my hope, that it would be more uplifting, more encouraging, especially to the up and coming producers. You got people that have been making beats for mere months and they just get stomped on, shitted on. Man, you need to get that shit up. They've only been making beats for a few months. Man, you need to get that shit up, man. That kick is trash.
They never started anywhere. They just woke up great.
Yeah, they just woke up being the next Zaytoven or some shit.
I say this. The producer community is infected with a cancer. And that cancer is called greed. When greed gets into things that are meant to be humble, it starts to create like a chain effect where you start noticing that, I don't know, maybe it's your financial situation as to why you're so nasty and fucked up to people. I don't know what the reason is. But if it comes to that, then maybe you shouldn't be making music. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be making music because you're bad at it. Maybe you shouldn't be making music because you lost that love for it. It's only become a financial thing for you. And some of us, our hearts are really into it. We're in it because we want to make music. You make music because you have to make music. You have something to prove. You have to prove to those haters that said that you would never make it, that you're going to make it. It's okay to say that you don't want to do music anymore. It's okay. There's been several times that I've quit making music. It wasn't because I wasn't making money off of it. It's because I stopped having love for it. I stopped enjoying it. You know, I got into
and that's possible. That's very possible.
I got into an entanglement with reality that maybe I need to take a break. Maybe some of y'all need to take a break.
Minx, an entanglement. And then what Will said, an entanglement. Come on, just say what it was.
I've had an entanglement with music so many times. I've quit music so many times, and I've come back harder each time. Sometimes, like Monique said, I mean, I'd be reading some of these tweets like, I don't want to fucking do this shit no more.
Y'all have really ruined it.
It's either that or I'm going to get rid of Twitter, but I'm not going to get rid of
I'm not getting rid of Twitter. No. I will block everybody that
I'll probably block every producer. I'll block their handle, any handle, or anybody that has Beatmaker in their fucking bio. Like, I literally don't want to make beats anymore because y'all fucked it up. Y'all made it. Y'all took away the little innocence of a hi-hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, And you used to make working with artists be fun. Now it's like a job. It's like tunnel vision. Fuck you. I want to have this. Do you want the stems? You're going to lease it, or is it an exclusive? I'm like, do you know sometimes when you talk to an artist and you get to know them and they're pretty dope, that they may retain you for an entire fucking project, but because you're so fucking money hungry, you are never going to have an opportunity to reap a benefit of being placed. You want placement for one song. You don't want a placement for an entire record with a record label. You want the fast money. You don't want the long-term shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because eventually when you're young and you grow up, there's going to be producers that come up under you. All your money is going to come from educating. All your money is going to come from tutorials. You're not going to keep making money off of your one beat. That the BeatStars keeps milking this fucking Old Town Road shit. I'm like, what else do you have to show for it? I would love to ask the CEO of BeatStars. You keep using Old Town Road as your success point, which is why you guys got your little IPO offering. Investors are banking on the fact that you're going to have another success.
Another radio hit.
But I haven't seen a radio hit since. Have you? What big song since Big Town Road has been out? Old Town Road has been out. BeatStars, you are swinging on the nutsack of a producer that wrote that this was a future type beat and it wasn't. You guys sat there and you're milking this shit to death. BeatStars, the producers from Old Town Road. If I see that shit one more time, I hope BeatStars fails, because you've been defrauding and scamming artists and using and producers and using that one pillar of success
For
as
years.
for your forever story. Where is the next hit from BeatStars, ladies and gentlemen? That's all I want to know. You got all these fucking producers. Oh, we've just recovered $60 million in production fees for producers, but none of them have anything on the radio. So can you tell me where that money is coming from if you're claiming that's how much money you're paying out? Because I don't think that's how much you're paying out.
And that was a reach, $60 million in a year. Where? How?
They didn't make that much. They didn't make that much. And if I can, I'm going to try to get the IPO offering to see how much money BeatStars made last year. I can guarantee they didn't pay out no $60,000. And why do you need to be the middleman between a producer collecting their money? If anything, BeatStars should be encouraging producers to have their own websites. If BeatStars was smart, I'm going to give y'all a quick jewel. If you were fucking smart, you would take the physical store, allow an artist or producer to embed their store into their own website, and then you would be able to make money monthly off of the legit store. They wouldn't have to go to BeatStars.com. They would be able to go to minxmercilessbeats.com and with a beat store embedded into a website. I get paid on my traffic, but you get paid because you have the store. See, they don't fucking think. And that's what they wanted to pay. They wanted me to give them an information on what my thoughts were about their company and business. You could have made more money doing that. But if you take my idea, because I'm saying it today, 7/13/2020, 9:48 p.m. If I see that BeatStars has run off of my idea, you will pay me a fucking finder's fee.
Cha-ching. Yeah. Y'all producers have really ruined it.
It's you know what? It's the new producers. I don't think it's the older ones are more humble. They're more humble. They'll tell you, oh, I did, these new producers, they climb it. I did a song for Jesus Christ himself. Okay. And what hit has Jesus Christ had since he was crucified? Please tell me, because you're telling me some old placements that you have. I don't give a fuck about your old placements. What do you have now? See, you got to start being a dickhead right back to these producers. Oh, okay. You had Mano. You did a beat for Mano. Okay. Mano's not on the radio. What do you have on the radio right now? What placement, what label retained your beat? They won't be able to tell you. So just as quickly as their trust is coming, you have to deflate it for them and let them know that they ain't shit. Because they're like, oh, without us, okay. But you're one producer out of millions.
Literally millions. Literally millions.
I don't have to do business with you. I spend my money with people that I like. If you are not likable, you're not getting no fucking money from me or anybody. If you cannot sell a t-shirt with your producer name, then fuck your beats. Your beats don't mean shit. Sell merch. I would love to see any of these producers that like to sit there and keep throwing up their fucking beat sales and shit. How much you sold those beats for? $20 is nothing to cry about.
99 cents is nothing to brag about.
Yeah, I sold this beat. I sold 8 beats today. How much did you make from those 8 beats? Because people really think that beat sales, that motherfuckers is making like $1,000 per beat and shit. If you're making that much money on beats, why would you need BeatStars? What happens to the referral services? How come none of these artists that you're selling beats to is not saying, yo, look, man, y'all need to check out this dude. Yo, this dude got some hot ass beats, and referring their, services to you, what like people to you. If I'm a producer and I know producers that are making thousands and thousands of dollars per month because of referral business. If your only way of making money is through BeatStars or TrackTrain or Airbit, and that's the only way you're getting business, that's kind of sad. That's not anything to be excited about. If all these people are buying beats from you, how come nobody's referring anybody to you? Nobody thinks about this logic, even with my podcast. Every artist and person that has come onto my show, I didn't beg for them to come on my show. They were referred. Hey, you're trying to build up your presence, internet presence. I have a friend named Minx. I got repeat business. I got business of referrals. I have affiliate links. Y'all are sitting there talking about your hardware. Yo, I got the latest APK, blah, blah, blah. How come you're not an affiliate? Why are you telling people your gear and you're not making money off of telling people your gear? Y'all don't have no business sense. And that's why you're going to be stuck in the trap. You're going to be hot for a little while.
Because eventually you're gonna stop making. You're gonna stop producing. Then what? What's your end game? What's the backup plan?
Or you may be hot now. Sounds always change. What if people go back to the claps and shit that you saying that is whack now? So they're gonna go to those producers that have that old school sound that you're making fun of. At the end of the day, y'all don't know your business. You have a couple of sales. Congratulations. How do you keep the repeat business? How do you keep people coming back for more? It's not going to be off of BeatStars, TrackTrain, Airbit, wherever the fuck y'all are selling your beats from. It's not going to be from YouTube. You're going to get your business based off of people saying that they like you, the fact that you were quick in making your beat for them, the fact that they felt like you cared about them. This is the shit that people want to read in reviews, not, yo, A1, bruh. I would never do business with none of you motherfuckers on some real shit.
For real.
But yes, to wrap this up.
Y'all, I can't.
I
just cannot.
I'm just going to say that I get it. But a lot of you guys, and I'm not going to see some of you guys here when I'm 40. I'm 34. I'm not going to see some of you guys around here at 40. I've figured out the code on how to make money and keep getting money. And you guys are going to stay cocky and broke. That's all I have to say.
And that's that on that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost 10 o'clock.
Almost 10 o'clock. I see people had left. They're like, oh my God, they still on. Yes, we are.
Yeah, we had, I said we had a lot to cover and we was going to cover it. And that's exactly what we did. We've got all the time tonight.
We will be doing highlights as well. So
yeah, we got clips. So on that note, we will go ahead and end it right here. I want to thank everybody who tuned in on all of our social media. PV says I'm still here.
Who?
Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, we want to thank everybody who tuned in with us on all the social media platforms.
We were on Live Me. We were on Caffeine. We were on Instagram. We were on Periscope, YouTube,
Facebook, Twitch.
Love it. Oh, you're on Twitch now? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, Twitch. Yeah, I've been twitching for a while. So we're trying to take over. We will be back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for more random talk, more indie music, more foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans. Just like the shit you just heard 15, 20 minutes ago, because it was a bunch of foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans. Please hit the replay button, like and share our page on Facebook. Also head to our website and hit that little follow tab. It's off to the left. You won't miss it. And always support your local indie businesses, support your producers, your artists, your hairdressers, shoe sellers, your dopes, your weed sellers, everybody. Call up all your people, check on them, let them know you give a shit. I'm not even gonna say the other half because time, people losing their lives out here. So please call, check up on your folks. Wear a fucking mask. That's all I gotta say. This track I'm gonna play is an old joint that me and Wiz did with my homeboy El Plaga off his album some years ago. I can't believe I still remember this verse, by the way. But I kind of want to play this before we it kind of sort of wraps up all we've been talking about. So this is a joint, El Plaga and Wiz featuring myself. I'm on the second verse, I think. It's called Imposters. After that, we'll just go ahead and go black.
Plaga, Frosty, Plaga, Frosty, Frozen Kingdom, motherfuckers. DJ Wiz, drop that shit. Fake, fraudulent, and I'm pseudo niggas. Rapping in your music, but you ain't made no figures. Organize to play yourself to the public. In the words of Jonesy to these niggas. Fuck it. Attention seeking, no realness behind you. Tries to bring niggas down, you such an imposter. You and this and that in the streets. You ain't jacks out gully on the computer. Them keys will get you smacked. Long overdue, just exterminate the fakes. The real will survive and eat, wear them plates. Hey, niggas getting money all across the state. They just mutes in the streets, they don't talk to the jakes. Real niggas, put your hands up. My OGs need to stand up. This one's for y'all, man, the streets national anthem. So when you see a fuck nigga just come your way, repeat these motherfucking words I say. These imposters ain't no way that I'm fucking with you. Niggas leave when they see us now, they ducking from me. Fake friends with a crooked smile on their face. They shake your hand with the hate, it's such a disgrace. These imposters ain't no way that I'm fucking with you. Niggas leave when they see us now, they ducking from me. Fake friends with a crooked smile on their face. They shake your hand with the hate, it's such a disgrace.
If the shoe fits tight, fake throwing shots, bitch, I dare you to try it. So many imposters can get exposed. No need to name drop, we gon' keep them on their toes. Hopping on the necks, trying to gain their good graces. Fingers crossed behind their back, smiles on their faces. Thugs behind keyboards, when you see them, they stutter. Slow up and down, they gutter, bitch, you soft for the butter. You call yourself helping out with hands in their pockets. That's a no-no, quit playing, stop it. You more faith than the reverend, preaching the word for profit. I would tell you what my brother told me, but I'ma keep that quiet. That's between him and me. All I know is that you ain't the nigga that you claim. All I know is my squad real. Too bad you can't say the same.
These imposters ain't no way that I'm fucking with you. Niggas leave when they see us now, they ducking from me. Fake friends with a crooked smile on their face. They shake your hand with the hate, it's such a disgrace.
And it's crazy when I wrote this because I was talking about somebody who was supposedly a manager. And and he called himself
Wait.
Wait.
I am blown the fuck away right now.
What happened?
I've never heard you on the track.
Yeah.
That
was old as shit.
Yo, that shit was hot. Yo,
I wish I had the other joint, but I'm sure Wiz got it, but I don't know how I'm gonna get it from him.
Yo, you have to get back on that mic, yo.
Man, look. That was the old me. That was what, 2016 me? That came out after the album that never dropped.
The fucking Joker smile and everything. Like, what?
Yeah, that came out shortly after the album that never dropped.
Yo, we gonna get on the track together. That's some real shit.
I just hooked up my old PlayStation 2. For those that don't know. And I'm going to FaceTime you, and I'm going to play this album that never dropped.
I gotta hear it.
It's some
Now,
trash. I'm trying to tell you.
now I gotta hear it. I wasn't expecting that. I'm like, wait. This is 759.
Yeah,
This is 759. Cause you
yeah.
gotta get back on that mic.
I wish I could have found that last the joint. We brought Jonesy out of retirement with with a song that we did called Moolah, and I loved my verse on that. But he didn't put it on here. I don't think. I'm looking. Nope, I don't see it. Cause he sent me like a ton of shit. Cause that's what Frosty did. That's what Frosty G, DJ Wiz, they're all the same person. That's all he did was collab with folks. I wish I had that song though. That was the one I wanted people to hear.
Yo, we gotta chop it up behind the scenes with that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna get Gina ready for bed. But yo, you know me, I was gonna stick around to hear it. That's why I was still sitting here. I was like, I gotta hear this.
Here, oh no, that was it.
I gotta hear this. No, that was dope. That
was it.
dope.
No, I appreciate it. But yeah, that was the old me. I was really feeling some way about the guy because I had met him on the strength of someone else. Once again, when you meet people on the strength of someone else and everything sounds good and looks good, and then next thing you know, it's like they took it. Either they try to take advantage of you, or they try to throw dirt on your name, which has happened to me a few times. And like just like the previous block, I blocked him as well. Actually, he blocked me. Oh, wow. Yeah, exactly. He blocked me, which was very funny. I'm like, that was some bitch shit. Like, but it was what it was. Okay, nobody asked for that either. But go off. But yeah, that was the old me though. I'm gonna ask Wiz if he still got that joint because I want it now. It was on Spotify, but I can't play it anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna ask him for it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and get up off this bad boy. We'll see y'all tomorrow night.
Good night.
Good night.